Hello and welcome to the land of Prova. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrewed adventure, and today my second group, my second team, my Wednesday group is going to be continuing their one-shot. And we'll see how this goes. We did have some change in cast today. So Ian, who is a part of my Tuesday group, is going to be filling in to make sure these guys, or help these guys not die. And let's go ahead and say who we are and who we're playing.
I am playing Brando, the tiefling wizard. Yeah.
That's good.
My name's Bradley, and I am playing Amira, the Kalashtar barbarian.
I'm Miranda, and I'll be playing Muriel, the Eldrin monk.
Hi, I'm Tanner, and I'll be playing Barbara Breaker, barbarian.
I'm Corey, and I'm playing Riff Steelstring, the Dwagar bard.
Excellent. So, quick recap, and please correct me if I'm wrong, because I've run the same exact campaign 3 times now. So you guys got the commission to go and find the princess. The princess has gone missing. Her caravan and everything was ambushed, and your job is to go and find her. There's a very large bounty for anybody who can find the whereabouts of where she is at for 100,000 gold, which will change your lives forever. So you guys set out. You sailed to the border of this kingdom, which is the Azure Mount Kingdom, and Verandia, the neighboring kingdom, which there's some tensions going on there. And that border was saying, no, the princess did not make it over this border. No one's come over here. And so you guys made your way back to the city you guys were leaving, which is Silvercrest. In Silvercrest, a hurricane was coming by, and you took the opportunity to spend some time talking to some of the locals, at which point some of the local adventuring crew went and followed up on a piece of cloth that had a symbol on it. The symbol of this one here, the pirate crew. You guys followed that crew, you slaughtered that crew, and you took the information of what this symbol actually means from them. Only to find out that that crew really was just like the first thing they'd ever done. Like, they weren't really adventurers, really. They were just...
We kept one of them alive.
No, you killed them all.
Killed him after.
Yeah, it was everybody.
Yeah.
He got Lenny.
We did.
It was the Lenny
Taffy.
moment.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think you did it.
They were all just following you in your lead. So these poor adventurers who just wanted to find the princess and get rich ended up dying instead. So now you do know that this symbol does belong to a pirate crew that isn't involved with the princess. The pirate crew of the Shadow Leviathan, the captain of which is a Captain M. Darkwater. And so at this point, you guys are still at the bottom of the tattoo parlor. The adventurers are strewn about. You've collected different bottles of inks, magical inks, and things to that effect. And now it's up to you to find out what you should do next. So, where would you like to begin?
Well, we know that she's on like, in the little archipelago, right? She's on one of those islands.
Yep,
We haven't
on
even
the
find
islands.
Darkwater's hideout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should find a boat and go back to those islands. Right?
We have a boat.
Oh,
But there's so many islands, though.
That's true.
I think we need to find a pirate and get the information out of him. 'Cause otherwise, we'll just spend days sailing about.
searching
Like,
islands.
so to the docks.
To the dock.
Yeah, to the docks. To
The
see if
pirates
there's
hang out, right?
Yeah.
Find a pirate bar.
I mean, we can try finding
Play a
the
little
harbor
tune.
master.
Yeah, let's do it.
The harbor master normally knows who's in port, so...
But yeah, the harbor master is like an official. We're looking for a pirate.
He's probably getting bribed by pirates.
Do we have...
Just assuming that he's.
We're in
I
the
like it.
tattoo parlor,
But
right?
he would have a list of
We have the
everyone
book.
who's...
Do pirates
Um,
get on lists?
It is, yeah, there is a book.
Gotta
Didn't
park
I
their
pick it up?
ship somewhere.
You did pick up
I picked up the book
Oh,
and
the
all
magic
the...
tattoos,
Don't go on
correct?
the
Yeah,
list.
and then I picked up the ink, too.
Okay. We have a book of magic tattoos that are used by pirates and criminals. We can look for
His
someone
Right?
with one of those and maybe compel them to help us.
I like it.
That's a good idea. So I'm gonna look through the book
Mhm.
and see if there's anything, or any information about this tattoo or anything like that.
Yes.
Or is that too broad?
Yeah, so this book in particular tells you who the captain is. It tells you the name of the ship that they're on. It does tell you that there's a certain like message that they're going to give you in order to get this tattoo. That way they're not just giving the tattoo to anybody. And basically that's about it. You know that
kind of like a message, like that you'd be one of them if you knew like those words, kind of thing. So like, where if we were trying to talk to the pirates and we're not like just beat them up, just to be like, hey, we're also pirates. Like if we drop that message, that might get us in good graces with them.
the code on the page is saying things like, hey tattooist, I want to get that really expensive tattoo of that squid, the siren squid. I hear it's pretty nice. And that's it. It's a code to say, I need the squid tattoo from the Shadow Leviathan.
Oh, okay.
So it's mostly for the tattooist to know, and that's about it.
But it says the name of the captain on there, right?
It does.
So what's his name?
Her name is
Okay.
Morgan.
Morgan.
Captain
Okay.
Morgan.
Morgan
Captain
Darkwater.
Morgan.
I bet she makes a good drink.
I bet so too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so let's go to the docks and see
I
if
bet
we
you
can
it's cheap
find.
and overpriced.
Great.
I
See
bet
if
you're
we can
right.
find anyone
Bet it burns.
who knows Captain Morgan.
Okay, that sounds good. So you guys are gonna go back to the docks, back to the tavern that you guys were in previously. Keep in mind you haven't had a full night.
Is that the seediest tavern on the dock?
Oh yeah, it's the ones right next to the docks. So
Okay.
Should we split up and some of us go to the docks and some of us go to the tavern and see what we can find out? Then
Isn't the tavern on the dock?
is it?
it's really close. Like you can see the docks from the tavern.
Okay.
So
Well, let's all go to the tavern.
Okay.
all right.
That's fair.
We
Last
might
time-
also want to keep an eye out for those tattoos. Not necessarily the squid one, but criminals do. Yeah.
Okay.
Any other tattoos?
Yeah,
of the pirate gangs might be good.
Excellent. Go ahead and do an intelligence check, and then roll me a D4 or a D6. We'll see which one you.
I don't.
Remind me how to get to the.
I don't have spells. I was gonna guidance.
Here, and it's just straight intelligence.
Oh, so
it'll
it's
be
just right
12.
there.
Plus
Okay.
3 on that one, right?
What was it?
5.
5. So you start looking through some of the pictures, and you're like, okay, if I see someone with this one, I'm gonna remember it. I'm gonna remember that one, and you're trying to like just keep a good eye for it. As you close the book,
Quit hogging the book.
you remember like
I like books.
some of the pictures, but you can't remember really a lot of it. So it's like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, in the time of us walking over there, how many of us could thumb through the book?
So who's holding the book first when you guys get to the door?
Me.
Well, she had
I
it
picked it up.
initially, but
So you go to the door, you open it up, and as soon as you do, the door is almost ripped off the hinges because there's still a hurricane outside.
Oh shit. Yeah. Forgot about that.
And so the hurricane is just, it's passing by, but it's going to take a little bit of time before it's going to be safe to go out. You guys made it in here, right? As it was hitting land.
Do we think we can make it back? I feel like I could. I'm pretty heavy. It's pretty hard to move me.
That's right.
Because
You're
I'm an
automaton.
automaton.
You're
And I can become a large creature if I want to. Which would make me
Yeah, you
even
could.
harder to move. So do I think I could, like, shield everyone as we, like, sprint to the tower? Maybe not everyone, but, like, our skinniest members, like my wizard friend.
Physically, I'm not very adept.
Can I,
is there anything you could carry us in?
can I, yeah,
Where we at?
swaddle
We're
you?
in the tattoo shop, right?
Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff like baskets.
Is there
or
a
anything.
cloth where they put over the table?
Do they have any furniture?
Yeah, they're like a cloth, like almost like they do for like haircuts, kind of a thing.
Oh,
What furniture
okay.
do they have?
Like 2 chairs bolted to the ground. Like people will rock back and do tattoos on them. It's almost like a bed.
No waiting area? Nothing? No couches?
I mean,
A
you're
few, like
also pretty
chairs,
strong.
like the chairs you're sitting in.
Can
Like,
be.
not a lot.
And you're pretty okay. It's
I think I'm.
Remember, it's not that the wind is blowing; it is what the wind is blowing.
that is
Oh
true.
yeah, everything can hit us.
Yeah.
I've seen a piece of straw go through a Coke bottle, right through the middle of it.
I've lost you. That's pretty much what a bullet is.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Is there a place we can hunker down?
Yeah, here's the
Yeah.
tattoo shop.
Only the door at this point is like
ripped off.
tons of debris and stuff outside the door, but inside, all these buildings have been weatherproofed for hurricanes because it happens around here. So
Okay.
Is there
Shut
like
the
a back
door.
room? Yeah. I'll try and shut the door.
yeah, so you shut the door, and as soon as you
Okay.
do, you can hear everything outside, but it seems like it's nice and still inside. You could take a long rest here
actually-
and kind of study the book for a little bit.
Strong.
The storm should be passed by the morning.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we can take a rest.
Yeah.
I only need 6 hours, and I'm technically not asleep. I'm.
Should I just pass the book around to
Just in
everyone?
standby mode.
We
Yeah.
all can just go through
Yeah, I have Sentry's Rest. You are in an active, motionless state instead of sleeping. In this state, you appear inert but remain fully conscious. So I'm just like, my eyes, like, just the light leaves my eyes as I just stand there menacingly, like, in front of the door, just waiting for someone to come in. They're gonna
Downloading.
open the door, and I'm gonna be right there.
I'd rather us all study this book.
Why don't we do it together?
Okay.
Help each other
Or
out.
the smartest one of us, I could cast Enhance Ability, give you Fox's Cunning,
Not me.
and you just spend the evening studying, which I know you love to do.
I do.
And, the rest of us, we can kind of... I saw a keg in the back.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Captain, maybe it's Captain Morgan's hidden stash. We'll see. And I'll keep your attitude high, keep the spirits lively with my tunes.
With the tunes.
Are we taking a short or a long rest?
Good long rest.
Yeah, long rest, nice relaxing.
I'm trying to get drunk.
I don't
I say
exactly
we
think
play
we'll have
drink
I
an
don't
game.
consume liquids
Well,
or
we don't-
anything.
We'll
don't
figure it
do
out.
So you're the
Figure
only
it
one
out.
doing looking at the book?
I will as well.
Okay, intelligence checks for the two of you as well.
And you said there's an enhanced ability?
I use Enhanced Ability on you, so you get advantage on intelligence checks.
And you can do it again as well.
Okay, perfect. I was just about to ask.
Okay, come on.
Can
Oh,
I
yeah, I guess-
specifically
I guess
look
monks
for
don't
anything
party.
about the ink itself?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I
absolutely.
know we're
Oh.
looking at, like, the tattoos, but I want to look if there's any information about the ink I took.
Ooh, yes, absolutely.
I rolled a 19 on the die.
Okay.
I have no modifier though. I am not that
8?
smart.
8. So I'll talk to you first.
Not doing well.
Some of the ink
That's right.
is
We'll
very
turn around
explicit.
and
So that says this specific ink in this bottle can do these specific magical effects. It'll have this effects on the body. It doesn't really matter what you tattoo in place, as long as it's done with this specific ink and it's this much of that ink, then they'll
Okay.
get a certain boost to their certain stats and things. But you need to be a spellcaster in order to apply.
Is anyone a spellcaster?
Want to give me a tattoo?
Yeah, I want to give you.
Oh,
a
hell
Wanna give me a
yeah!
tattoo?
Alright.
I'm ready for a
Dirty 20.
tattoo.
Are we all about to get ink?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ink
let's
me
go.
up, baby.
And you
I've
got
been
a
waiting my whole
20.
life.
I got a 19, no modifier. Got a big old goose egg for intelligence.
So you're studying through the book, and then
I'm a robot.
as you're studying through it,
Oh wait, I can cancel Enhanced Ability on 2 of you. So
you're looking
That's the
specifically
best I can
at
do.
this tattoo, right? The one of the Shadow Leviathan. And something about it is like tweaking a memory. Like you've seen this tattoo, but it actually didn't look exactly like this. It was a variation of this tattoo. Like the tentacles were all exactly the same, but the skull in the middle is different. And you kind of mentioned this kind of like in musing as you're reading through it. And as that happens, you recognize the fact that it's the barkeep, the lady barkeep in the tavern that you guys have been in. She has the same exact tattoo. It's just a different face in the middle.
I liked her. She was real nice.
Mhm.
It's always the ones you suspect the least.
Okay, so she's part of Captain Morgan's team.
you hear me in the back, just like playing with the tattoo gun, like.
I'm already laying down.
Come here,
What are
come
we
here.
getting? We have to match.
What's
We need like a team.
I don't know. What's
Do
something?
we have a team name?
Yeah. Do we have a team name?
I'm writing my name on you. You all don't know that, but
Just your
I'm
name.
signing each of you.
Wait, which potion are we using though? Which tattoo potion?
And
I was gonna say you
I'm
could do
assuming
like
I'm
the
gonna have to make a
lines,
ability check.
like
I'm gonna
data
I
chip
have other
lines.
spells since we're taking a long
That was
rest.
my-
Oh, okay. So you're
My
gonna put a
first
tattoo
thought.
on somebody with some one of the inks?
All 3
Yeah.
tattoos
We're all gonna get
apparently.
tattoos.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting a tattoo. All right, sounds great.
Inked up.
No,
who's
no
going
tattoo,
first?
buddy?
Yeah, he already has like this glowing like mark on him.
Well, I can touch it up.
Add some sick flames.
Add some flames, yeah.
I have the ink, so I'll go
I want
first.
flames.
Are you gonna go first?
Yeah.
Okay,
What
so
are the
she gets on the table. She's like, "All right, go for it."
Yeah,
Use
what are the
this ink."
descriptions? Can I look at the bottles?
Yeah.
There's only 3 or 4. I thought there was.
I forgot my notebook from last time, so
That's
I
okay.
can't remember.
3.
Let's just say it's 3. So
Yeah.
3 bottles. So you're gonna be able to put 3 tattoos onto somebody. The colors that you're trying to match up with your other intelligence saving throw, check. You believe that this blue one will be able to impact dexterity in some way. So is that the one that you want? There's the other ones,
Yeah,
the other colors.
I'm gonna do blue on her.
So there's blue, there's yellow, and there's red.
What's yellow?
Yellow is intelligence, and the red is strength.
It's
I'll take strength.
see.
Okay,
No,
I'll
no,
take
no.
Dex then.
I'm tattooing, okay? Y'all don't get to choose.
I have -1 strength.
Right, why reinforce something you're already bad at?
Okay, then.
Dexterity is really good for you.
Give, oh, I
you're
was
already-
gonna say, give me
My strength
intelligence,
is
'cause I have
locked, so you
+3
take strength.
intelligence.
Okay.
I said
What is we are predicting the tattoos will do, or do
Dexterity
we
is
know
what you use
It
here.
just
okay.
says
Actually,
that
no.
this
Okay.
specific
Yeah.
color will add something to your, or give you some kind of bonus with these types of stats.
I really encourage
Yeah,
you to do
dexterity.
dexterity.
Dexterity. I'll do strength.
And you're already rocking intelligence. You
Yeah,
just did
just-
great on that. You did
Well,
good studying. You did good.
My strength is locked at a 19 because that's my item.
Well,
is
we
my
don't know
goal.
what it is. It could be advantage. We don't know. These tattoos could have many
That's
different
true.
effects. Could give you like a bull head. Who knows?
That'd
Alright.
be really weird because I'm a robot. Have a flesh bullhead.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
So what?
gonna
I'm
do
tattooing
many.
them. Is it dexterity? What am I
Yeah.
doing?
Spellcasting, whatever you use for spellcasting.
Oh, so charisma.
You should,
Ooh.
you should enhance your own
So
abilities.
it's gonna be
I'm
artsy.
singing the
It's
tattoo
artsy,
one. All right.
tattoo
I'm doing
is
enhance
sick.
ability on charisma. So and then.
Give me a good one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Spells. Oh yeah, 17. Not bad.
17? Good. I need you to do a D4, and it's either going to be I'm looking for a yes or a no, basically. Even is yes, odd is whoa.
The little pyramid guy.
Oh, of course.
So you're looking for an even.
I got 1.
1, it's an odd. So you're tattooing away, and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to be really great with dexterity. Something's going to happen great with dexterity. I'm going to be great with this thing. It's going to be awesome. And then he finishes up. What do you tattoo on her, by the way? Like, you're just like
Doing my
drawing
name.
lines and drawing your name? Or
Yeah. I'm like doing a picture of me, like shredding my loot, and then I sign it.
As he finishes, you do feel like this.
And then before anybody can see it, I slap a bandage on it.
Of course.
Gotta leave it on there for at least
Yeah, no
a few
looking.
days.
No peeking.
So you get up and you're like, oh, yeah, I feel like something's happening. I feel something really good's happening. So you try to test it out, kind of like moving your legs a little bit, but you don't feel like your legs are really moving that much. You're not really sure what it did. Maybe you got the colors wrong. Maybe it's not the correct blue. It's doing something, and it is a bonus, but you're not really sure what that bonus is.
Great.
Hell yeah.
But you'll find out.
All right, I feel better about this one.
Let's
Okay.
see.
Come on, red.
Throw the red on here.
Red on.
Ooh, 22.
22. He's getting better with his drawings of himself on the back.
I'm gonna get the best one.
Probably.
D4. Evens are good, odds are bad.
That would be a trace.
3. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, these are all good. These are all good. Again, you feel the same thing. You're like, okay, strong, strength,
Yeah.
and you like try to pick something up, and you're like, it feels the same.
Yeah.
Something's happening, but that's not.
Don't worry, it'll kick in.
It wasn't strength. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe it just takes time.
Yeah.
Probably just.
The
takes
art
time.
was on point. I know that for sure.
Okay.
Do I see the?
No, I slapped a bandage on it.
I'm watching you.
All right, let's see
Get a
it.
welding kit out for
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
you have metal?
Paint.
It's magic.
It's magic.
Yeah, I'm playing it on. I'm shredding over here. Yeah, there's different kinds of music though for each one. You're classical. You're a monk.
Yeah.
You're a little wilder with rock. It's straight metal. It's just
Yeah.
all right. Let's do it. 22.
22. Okay, so it's successful. D4.
The Doom music
Please
starts
fail.
playing.
Please fail.
2.
Hey,
that's no fun.
Okay, good. So you're gonna have advantage on
I'm tattooing the back of your head.
saving throws involving your intelligence.
Oh, cool.
So immediately you're like,
is it saving throws or checks?
checks. Sorry, checks.
Okay.
Okay, that's very important.
Which includes saving throws.
Okay. Dope.
So you're
My
gonna have,
eyes like focus in.
like, ooh, man, like this is, feel it. You feel it coming through.
I feel smarter,
I'm
guys.
asking you trivia questions.
Look at this shit. I just want
yeah.
to see how.
So you've used all the ink. Yours was
Plus.
blue, yours was red, yours was an intelligence.
All right.
So.
All right, guys. I'm exhausted.
Great. I love
You
this.
guys look beautiful.
Thank you.
You'll see in the morning.
Do I just have like a
Love
big
it.
mural of you on
No, it's on the back of your head.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a plug.
Well, yeah, that's funny.
Don't forget to charge.
Can you see it? Because
No.
it doesn't.
Yeah, you don't. I don't need
no
a bandage.
bandage.
I don't need a bandage.
I guess you do see it.
It just slides down when you put the bandage.
Yeah.
It's the loading sign.
Oh, it's a picture of himself.
Oh, great.
But I imagine it's like staticky, like buffer, like you buffering, like a video of you buffering. That's kind of what I imagine.
Just me performing.
Yeah.
Rocking.
Just because I'm a robot.
It's an ad. You're now all
Yeah.
ads. for
I
him
am now
and
an
his rock.
advertisement.
There you go. Walking
Number for his
advertisements.
manager on
There you go.
there. Sending
His
his phone
phone
number.
contact
Yeah, his
information.
runes.
Call for booking.
Call for booking.
I am available.
Always.
So awesome. All right, so yeah, you guys make it through the night. Everybody's had a long rest. You hear the storm as it kind of passes over the entire shop. You're actually very impressed by the fact that they put a lot of effort into their main buildings and things. You get the sense that this place has been like wiped out before, and so they put a lot of precautions into the buildings. So yeah, you wake up. It's still super early morning. The sun isn't even out quite yet. What do you guys want to do?
I'll be up so early.
Or you can sleep in. That's also true. Just saying the storm has passed.
Then it resets everything.
I mean,
Get up. Get up.
what, we gotta find pirates early in the morning?
Wait, did we already go through the dead people's pockets and stuff? I can't remember. if we did.
Yeah,
that
I
we
totally would have done that too.
If we haven't, we're gonna go and say, oh, these guys are level 1 adventurers.
they're
So
level
you find,
2.
you would find a picture of their families.
Oh, great. Oh, him.
Find what? A picture of their family?
Pictures of the families.
I
One of them
Did they like
had a letter.
hand draw it?
I druid craft
Yeah.
and burn the
There
evidence.
you go. One of them says,
Wow, you burned
"Don't worry,
family
Mom.
photos?
I'm gonna get the money to save you from your surgery, and it's gonna be fantastic. You know, don't worry. You believe in me. I'm gonna do this." And
This is medieval surgery, so I think we saved her.
that's true. And then you find like a small bag of what equates to about 2 gold.
Score!
You can see like it's a lot of like pennies and things. Like people they've been like scrounging to get this together.
Every
Guys.
coin counts.
These guys suck.
I put like Burns family pictures, and you're like, I'm writing all of our histories. So I'm like, it's in your autobiography. It's in your biography now.
I didn't burn mine. I crumpled it up.
Good to know.
Because
Keeps
Fully
mementos from the
blank.
dead.
Yeah, I took a tooth.
Oh no!
Wear it as a necklace. No.
Great.
Have you seen Your Highness?
Oh no! All right, what do you guys want to do?
Okay, let's go back to the bar.
Yeah, to the
Tavern.
Are we gonna wake up?
tavern.
They're all gonna be.
What are we gonna?
passed
Yeah, what are
out.
we waking up pirates? I guess that's a good time to.
Yeah,
to get to
ambush
Yes.
them.
So
Did
you
we
do-
kidnap a few pirates? Where do those guys go?
Those are the ones that you guys
These
killed. You guys followed them and
These
killed them.
nerds.
No,
No.
the ones on the boat.
No, we took some on our boat
We took
trip.
2 of
Remember
them.
we
The
just.
ones
Oh
that
no!
sh-
Yeah, the guys that you shanghaied.
The ones
Yeah.
that, no, they volunteered.
No, they went back into the tavern. They're sleeping in the tavern.
Oh yeah.
Do we remember if they had any tattoos?
Yeah. The guy who was like the the deckhand, the one who's carrying everything heavy. He had a few tattoos on him.
Are they in the book?
Roll
Can I make an
intelligence.
Come on.
Either that or perception. Either one's fine.
It's a real good 4.
4, you're like, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there was a tattoo.
I remember
7.
some pictures.
7.
I'm not doing well today.
Yeah, you remember that he had a lot of tattoos, but he had like a lot of sunburns on him, so it was kind of hard to tell if it was like really. It could have been.
So we may be in trouble
I
with.
got a 17 for perception.
He did not have any of these tattoos on him.
Okay.
Okay, so he's not a pirate.
He's not a pirate.
So we're not in we don't have to watch out for any pirate gangs because we stole one of their guys.
We can still. What are you talking about?
We definitely shanghaied that guy. I wrote it down. It's in the song.
Literally have no idea what you're talking about.
We are about to commandeer the bartender that had a similar tattoo to this.
What's the plan? Are we
We're gonna commandeer her?
steal her, or are we just gonna go talk to her?
I
Let's
don't
go
think she's
talk to
going
her.
to
I can charm her.
freely give information.
So you think we should?
Oh, I'm pretty charming.
Just steal. We're pretty good at stealing people, I
Yeah,
will say.
we've done it a few times.
Let's have
We're
plan
2
A.
for
Plan
3.
B.
And then plan
Yeah,
B
Actually,
is
we're 3 for 3, but we let one go.
Yeah,
So
we'll,
we're 2.
we'll be plan
Plan
B.
B. Plan B.
We'll be
Okay.
Plan B.
Plan B is commandeering her and having her help us.
Yeah.
But plan A should be just
Well,
talking.
but if she's passed out, I think we forego plan A and just start
Yeah,
plan B.
if she's already sleeping, just
That is a good plan.
take her on the boat with us. Maybe take a couple
We'll
pirates
see.
too.
We'll
Plan
see.
A can
She owns the
be
place. I doubt she's gonna be passed out, but we'll see.
That's true.
I mean, but she's a pirate, so she probably will be. What kind of bar owner doesn't drink their own?
Good bar
Yeah,
owner.
good.
Ones that wanna make
One
money.
wants to keep
One
their bar.
responsible
Yeah, one
bar
responsible
owners.
one that lives
You
in
seen
a
the
pirate
plays?
town and knows better.
I've seen
Alright.
Bar Rescue. I know what happens.
I know
Alright.
the truth. All right, so you're going in.
Yeah.
All right, so you go inside. Because,
How's our walk across town? How's town look?
there's
Did, like any
debris.
hurricane damage or?
There's a lot of
We're like,
like,
well, that boat wasn't there before.
Yeah. yeah. So there's lots of like damage to like trees and anything that was left out. For the most part, was put inside. They all knew it was coming, but you still see some odd things in like the streets. There actually you find a few dinghies from the ships, like up on top of a building and all that kind of stuff. Where the buildings were weatherproofed from hurricanes, they were not weatherproofed from bludgeoning damage from a
Boat flying
from a
through
boat
their
flying.
living room.
So that made a lot more damage to some of these buildings. But for the most part, it's just dirty. There's just stuff everywhere, debris everywhere. The buildings, for the most part, look pretty good.
Okay. Town's pretty quiet. You said it's real early.
It's real early. There's a few people out kind of starting to clean things up. It's like just another Tuesday for these guys.
Okay.
So no panics, no nothing. Just, we gotta clean up this mess. It's Mardi Gras, gotta clean it up.
Toss the door open.
All right. To the tavern. You get into the tavern.
I like the aggressiveness.
Wow.
Yeah.
You get into the tavern and you do see that there are some people in the tavern that couldn't afford rooms, and so they're kind of like sleeping at some of the little spots in the tables and things, taking refuge from the storm, which is what the Adventurer Guild was doing in the corner, because all the rooms are also booked at this point. But you see a young lady at the bar kind of cleaning things up, making a list of what she's going to make for stews and for breakfast and that kind of stuff, and kind of pulling things together.
Where's your boss?
You need the madam? Oh, why does it you need the madam? She's sleeping right now.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
We don't need her. There's a big mess over there, though.
Oh,
Yeah, I just had some things I thought she might want to know, but I can wait till she wakes up. That's fine. Where does she sleep?
So we can avoid it.
Upstairs?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to wake her up. Just want to be quiet. No, not like these guys. I'm yelling real loud in the middle of the.
Can I try quietly slipping off and going
Yeah,
upstairs?
Yeah, I'm
You don't even have to quietly do it. Look, there's
I will as
plenty of
well.
places.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Team kidnap. Go.
Tim, can go?
I'm doing my best to keep the
Keep her
weight
distracted.
person.
Oh yeah,
on
she's
me.
young. Has no idea what's going on. She's
I'm gonna start. I'm like, hey, do you have a resident, bard here in your tavern? Is there like a stage area or area where I could set up?
No, she starts talking. Just sneaking up. So she starts talking about like the bard that came in last time and he was horrible, and so the sailors grabbed him and, for the most part, lynched him on the top of a.
Oh jeez.
Well, I'm great. I'm not worried about that.
Great
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard
They
of
didn't
me.
kill him,
I was
but
like,
they
throw
kind
him
of.
out.
I'm sure you've
Tied
heard of
him
me.
up.
It's riffing the steel strings. My steel strings aren't here yet, but they'll be here later.
And so she's excited. Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, I'd happy to have you guys. I mean,
Yeah, let me
as
give
long
you a
as you're
sample.
good.
Actually.
I mean, don't sing bad stuff.
Oh, let me
here.
give you a sample. You'll love it.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
that sounds great.
yeah,
So she's
like-
all excited,
Like
man.
4 or
She's
5
like,
songs.
yeah. So she's like, just sits down and just totally raps.
We'll start with 3 ballads though.
3 ballads.
Hey,
This first song is only 20 minutes. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
It's about me and my early life, from 1 to 20. So the 3 of you guys go upstairs. All the doors are shut. You can hear some light snoring inside some of them. You can hear rustling in some of the others. What do you guys want to do? There's about say about 7 rooms at the top.
You hear very loud music downstairs.
Do we? Are we
Can
doing
I
this
go to the-
quietly?
End
Which
of
one?
the hallway,
Yeah, which
probably.
one looks the biggest?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell because of the shape of the rooms. Obviously, the ones in the middle are probably not going to be as big because their kind of doors are stacked
gotta be
together.
one of the last 2.
But one of the one next to the stairs or the one at the end of the hall is the largest.
Probably the end of the
End of
hall.
the hall.
No
yeah.
one wants to be that close to the stairs.
Yeah.
Which door looks nicer? End of the hall?
Oh, they both look exactly the same.
One of the end of the hall looks nicer to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
As you get to the end of the hall, you realize that this door does not have a number on it.
Perfect.
Hold on, are there hinges on the outside?
Oh, wait.
No, the hinges are on the inside.
Is it locked?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
So you're jiggling doorknobs.
I think I have a thief.
Just gonna. I also have thieves'
Yeah,
tools.
20
I have them
on
built
the
into
floor,
my
so-
body.
She is
Okay.
raptured. Raptured.
Yeah.
I just unlock on my fingers and I'm gonna start picking the lock. I have thieves' tools as
That's
part
great.
of my auto gnome.
Your little whizzing.
Yeah, wait, what's it called?
Quiet.
Can you check out some of the
You
guys
are
sleeping for their tattoos?
Fascinating and weird at the same
yeah.
time.
Ooh.
Specialized design.
I love it.
Do a perception check
What's your
with
character's name?
advantage. 'Cause everybody's
Barbara.
asleep.
Barbara, weird and fascinating. I appreciate
So
it.
do I make a thieves' tools check?
Yes.
Can we
So it says you add your proficiency modifier.
Okay. Yeah,
21.
I could use a help
21.
action.
help him? Sorry.
You remember a
Do I
lot of the
roll as well?
tattoos. You
No,
realize
I'll
that
just-
there are different
roll
gang
something.
members
More.
in this room from
Oh,
different
okay,
gangs.
pretty good.
Not
16
too many,
plus.
like 2. But none of this one, or the one that the bar owner has.
So,
8 dex plus proficiency, right? For
Yeah.
thieves' tools?
yeah.
22.
22. So yeah, you're able to crack open the door, and you hear it. You can get in. It's now opened.
So in between breaks of my songs, I'm gonna go over to him and hear about the 2 gangs. I'm gonna encourage him. I'm like, hey, while I'm playing this next song,
The top.
maybe like take one of their swords, put it with the other gang.
If she says anything, I just punch her in the throat.
You
I
know,
got
just
you.
that way,
I'll
if
stun her.
anything does
Yeah.
pop
Do
off,
stunning
we
strike
might have a
on
little
her.
bit of cover.
We'll each do one.
Frame each other, make them go to war with each other.
What do I
Can that be my
So,
goal?
do I
Because I
know,
have,
like,
the whole
the
punching
leader
thing.
of one of these gangs?
You don't know the leader, but you definitely know that they.
I know you have stunning strike.
These specific
Yeah.
gangs are land gangs. They're not really sailing gangs.
Do I know
Just kill her.
the name of a leader
We come down
of
all
a
bloody.
gang within the town?
She woke
Ooh,
up.
that's gonna be a hard roll. Go ahead and do a d20, just raw d20.
16.
16. You think it was Lucius was one of them, but it might not be Lucius.
Alright.
And I'm back to rock.
And you're rocking
I'm
it.
like, spell number 2.
I'm gonna
November
peek
baby.
in.
You open up the door and you start peeking in, and you see that the room is actually lit up. The person's bed has been made, and you can hear someone in like a little side room, kind of rustling around in this little side room.
Perfect.
Should I go try to knock her out?
Activate plan B. We
I'm gonna
grab her.
sneak in slowly, like look around as I like.
Stealth check.
Huh?
Stealth check.
Stealth check.
Just FYI, if I hear any commotion upstairs, I'm gonna like play.
I will also be.
I'm like go into my
Hard rock.
solo. Yeah, I'm gonna like make as much
We
noise
are.
as possible. Send sparks into the air with Preston Station. Like I am the distraction.
You got it.
17.
I got a 19.
19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does she have advantage on Dex or no?
No, you do not get advantage on Dex.
Oh, it does something specific then.
Uh-huh.
So 15.
15.
Okay. I'm
You
rolling
start
better.
creeping
Your
in,
dice are helping.
Love to see it.
and as you're like kind of in the middle of these two, and he starts walking, and you hear a, and you're like, oh, shh. And so you hit him like, stop, and then she runs into you, and you hear something else kind of like toppling on a table, and you stop it before it hits the ground, but she heard the toppling and she heard the creak, and she heard her saying,
She heard my knee creak.
is Emma, is that you?
Yes, this is Emma. Can I
Did you say that?
Yeah, we'll imitate
y'all
her
responding?
voice. Yeah, we heard her. We'll
No,
imitate her
doesn't
voice.
say.
Don't say anything.
I smack you.
I'm about to say yes, and she smacks me.
Emma?
I just go and grab her.
What's going
Yeah, dead sprint. As soon as he moves, I move. She moves.
I rage and then grab her.
Oh, man.
I
This
don't want to
became very
rage.
loud.
This became really quick. So it's hard rock time is what we're talking about here.
Can I use like my punching to try to knock her out, but not kill her, but just try to like
Stunning
knock
strike?
her? Yeah, stunning strike to knock her unconscious.
Vulcan
You
neck
come
punch.
around the corner, everybody's rushing.
Yeah.
We're all just
Yeah, the jig's up.
yeah.
They're like Emma.
As soon as she hears you start running, you guys come around the corner and you see her already standing with a sword. And she is in her, it's like sleeping clothes, right? So like the long, not a dress, but
Like a
nightgown.
nightgown. She's in like a long nightgown.
She's
and
Scrooging it.
she's like ready to go. She even got the same little like bonnet looking thing on her head.
I want to kill her less now.
Yeah, so like she looks
Yeah,
like a little
I
grandma, but
want
like
that.
she's got the
Yeah.
sword, and you see that she's ready to use it. I need the three of you guys to roll initiative.
Absolutely.
I'll roll
I'll roll
initiative with
initiative.
advantage.
In that, right?
Oh yeah.
While this is happening, I'm writing a hit out for one
You
of
do,
the
advantage in, or
Oh!
advantage, you do,
games.
initiative in
Sign
that.
Morgan
That's
Darkwater,
nice.
and I'm
Yeah,
adding
yeah,
the
yeah.
symbol,
Oh,
Oh, it's
Nice.
just
and I'm going
Just
to
roll right here.
slip
Push the
it.
one.
into the other gang member's thing.
Okay.
There you go.
Like it.
16
Oh my
for
gosh.
initiative.
Ah, 17.
We're not just distractions.
Oh,
We're getting the whole town
I'm even rolling
up
that
in
on the app.
arms about,
Plus
about
your
these
dex?
criminals.
My
You know,
dexterity
this
is
town
just
of
+1.
criminals.
Oh.
Not good.
Oh, no, it's a
Hold
7.
on, hold on. Something's not working right here.
You can look at the rolls. If
Oh,
you push
I'm in the wrong-
the message thing right there.
I
You
got
can see what the rolls were. Yeah, you got a 7. So you got an 8 total.
Oh.
I should have
Let's
raged.
try this again.
To be fair, if you don't hit her, or she doesn't hit you first, then that could
There
have
we
wasted
go.
your thing.
There we go.
That's true. Well, I'm about to hit her.
Or if you
so.
make an attack.
Yeah.
I said I did.
Okay, so as far as you guys are concerned, Amira is first. Barbara.
Barbara.
The second
Ba, ba,
breaker.
ba.
Barbara Breaker. BBB.
Barbara's next, and Muriel is third. However, she goes first.
Yeah.
So you see her with.
She was
this-
not surprised at all.
Yes.
She was ready.
She sees you, and before she strikes, she says, "You came into the wrong house." And she runs out, and she's gonna hit whoever's in the front line, which would probably be you, right?
That was me. I said I charged first.
Should we
You
get
charge
some,
first? Okay.
some minis out and
Yeah, you can do that.
Urine.
Here is her,
what's her name?
Eleanor.
Is she a
Eleanor.
tiefling?
No, she's human. I just happen to have that mini available.
Yeah.
Let's just say what we're in a
Yeah, where
room.
is she?
Yeah, she a baddie. I like her.
So we're actually gonna use this
You can pick.
storage room off to the side. That would probably be the
This?
size of her room.
Oh,
With
Or
the
this one.
3 side rooms
Yeah.
there.
This one? The stables?
Nope. Right there on the end. So that what one you're pointing at right there is the one that you guys are running into. It's like a bathroom that she's in. And that whole rest of the room is the room that she is using for a bedroom.
Yeah, first.
Gotcha.
then you.
This area.
Yep, so those are the only 2 rooms that are available at this moment. So yes, so let me go ahead and change the theme here.
Do I have to be big?
Alrighty, so she goes first, and she's going to be striking at you because you're up in front.
Absolutely.
She actually has 2 weapons in her hands. She has a dagger and a sword. 25 to hit
Yeah, that'll
with
do
her
it.
dagger.
Of course.
That is a total of 8 damage. As she swings, as she kind of like twirls through and hits whoever's behind you, who is...
I'm behind.
Yep, with the sword, she comes across with that one. Natural 1. She kind of hits the door frame.
What are you doing
instead of
twirling
hitting
around?
you.
This
She
is a small
dinks.
bathroom.
I got my rage off, right? Because I said I was going to
Yes,
rage
you got a
before.
rage.
Okay, cool.
And
wanna make
then
sure.
at this point,
So
she
she have a regular weapon or
it's a dagger and a sword.
nothing like crazy magical about it? Or
You're not sure yet.
well, he just got cut by it.
Yeah, there's no other effects other than the
Okay.
damage. Amira, you're up.
I turn around. Hello, friend.
Now
Why,
she's
hello.
She's in between 2 barbarians.
You are sandwiched between 2 barbarians. Enjoy.
2 bad bitches.
Mosh
on
pit!
a rage.
And I'm gonna absolutely smack the living hell out of her.
Smack that.
I'm gonna use the side of my blade though, so I'm not gonna like cut her and cut into her.
Okay.
So she doesn't die.
Yeah, we're not trying to kill.
All right, not like the other group.
Yes.
Non-lethal.
Oh, I don't know. Do I have advantage for?
Yeah, you got
flanking.
her flanked.
Okay. That is 16.
Does not hit.
In her
She
pajamas?
deflects it. She
Oh,
deflects it
she's a
with
little-
her.
okay.
Dead.
She
quit.
She very
Oh,
quick.
well, how about a natural 20?
Natural 20 does get past her her pajamas.
What's your weapon?
It is a
Dagger
glaive.
and a sword.
A glaive?
Or a halberd, sorry. Mine's a halberd. Yeah.
So are you 10 feet back?
No, I'm getting close. Just hit her with that. And then that'll be...
So you're just whacking her with a handle.
yeah.
You're just
That'll be 15.
Side of the.
15 damage.
15 damage. Absolutely.
And then I'll use my bonus action to hit her with the underside of it.
Nice.
Pull on master or whatever.
Nice.
That is another natural 20.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I wanted to punch
Go
her.
to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
That is...
Do we hear this commotion downstairs?
You start hearing some noises coming from upstairs.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Got it. All right. Barbara Breaker.
Alright, I'm going to rage, but I am not going to become large. I'm going to stay small.
Okay.
And then...
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, fine, I'll become large.
Yeah,
you
there
need to
you
be
go.
more
This building's gonna
intimidating.
So, that's what I was worried about, but
You're the size of a car now.
I become Hulkbuster, and then, so when I rage, I get Elemental Cleaver, so my longsword will come out again, but I'm going to do thunder damage instead, so instead of getting red hot with fire, it just starts to vibrate slightly.
Oh.
And then I'm going to attack her twice. Also non-lethal.
With the side of his electro
Thunder.
blade.
Yes.
It's a stun. It's a
Wait, yeah,
taser.
can I do
It's a
light? Can I do lightning actually? So it's like zap zap. I feel like lightning's quieter than thunder.
Yes, thunder, and everybody's going to be aware.
Maybe, I guess.
Lightning doesn't make noise.
That's true. Crackles.
What
Well,
does? It's
it
called
does,
thunder.
It's called thunder. I meant in D&D. It doesn't make
Dirty
noise.
20.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, it hits her.
Okay. So it's gonna be
We're getting
D8.
all our good rolls out early, don't worry.
and
Yeah,
a
yeah,
D6
exactly.
Captain Morgan's
When it
gonna
counts-
roll through us.
plus 8.
0.
There you go.
Ooh. 13, 21 points of damage.
21
On
points
that first
of
attack,
damage.
right? You got
Yeah,
another
on my
one?
first one.
You knock her bonnet off her head.
And then
Can I pick
second
it up and
attack.
put it on?
Enraged.
How dare you let this hit the floor?
18 to hit?
Yeah.
Yes, 18 hits.
Okay, so then same.
You can see that she's trying to parry all of these blows, and she's just not as quick as she used to be.
19 points of damage.
Another 19 points of damage.
Well, I mean, she made the great battlefield choice of getting in between two barbarians on the first turn, so that was...
And that's gonna be it for me.
Oh, did anything weird happen with my tattoo when I raged?
Nope.
Oh.
Has my tattoo done anything cool?
Well, you haven't used
Yeah, it's
any.
glowing.
Yeah, you're smarter.
Yeah, the back of my head's glowing. I radiate 5 feet of light out of the back of my head, so it's not useful to me.
Neon.
There you go. Miria, you're up.
Okay.
You're a portable
Is there
lamppost
enough
now.
room over
Literally,
here to
for everyone else.
The flashing
Jump
neon is
through?
me playing.
Yeah,
the
to like
stream.
move because I can use.
Especially if he's a large creature, yes, you can get through his legs.
I can use the face step to teleport up to 30 feet. So can I just like loop
Be
here?
right next to her.
And then
You come out of the air on top of her.
This is a really
She
bad
woke
morning
up
for
to
her.
get coffee and go to the bathroom and empty her bladder in the morning, and she got jumped in her
Yeah.
own house.
She
Yep.
emptied it over here
So
somewhere, I think.
and then I'm gonna do an
She's a fucking pirate.
Probably
unarmed
right
strike.
now,
And I'm
Okay.
gonna try to just headbutt her.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Gnarly.
Just a d20.
Yeah,
Was
it's an
it-
attack roll.
You also get advantage because we're
So
flanking still.
2d20.
Yeah, 2d20.
2d20, and then add your attack.
Unarmed
Unarmed
strike.
strike is plus. Oh, one d.
It's +4 to hit.
Yeah. 13 and 12.
So 17 to hit.
17.
17 hits.
Perfect.
As you come down with your head, crack, and you hear it, this reverberating noise
Did I
echo
just
through
kill her?
this small bathroom.
I wince as she
what's the
headbutts
damage?
her.
1d.
I don't have nerves, but
I'm hoping it's not too much because I'm not trying to kill her, but.
No, you want to
5.
get her below 0.
+1.
5.
Oh, 6.
At least
Six.
a lethal headbutt.
You
Yeah.
should
Can
have
I
a
do-
Are you
second
gonna
Can
attack.
I do
strike?
a non-lethal?
Yeah, if you say
Yeah.
non-lethal.
Okay.
She's
Non-lethal.
still awake. She's still present. She's pretty messed up. But she's still there in the fight. And she sees all of you surrounding her. At which point you see this wicked smile on her face and says, "Thank you." And she uses all of her attacks and spins around and hits all of you. If your AC is below 23, she hits you with the first attack.
damn. Okay, yeah.
If she swings and hits you
Wait,
with...
she didn't
she
get her
wasn't done
take
with her turn.
her second attack in her bonus
Oh!
action.
I was
Yes.
like, what?
Never mind.
On her skip.
Continue.
So I didn't knock her out.
You did not knock her
No.
out.
I'm still gonna try to knock her out.
Oh,
So
man.
If you want, you could spend a key point to do stunning strike.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I
so
would
she
use-
has to
I
make
would use
a,
it.
a Constitution saving throw of
And
DC.
don't I have to use one of these KI points?
Yeah, so if you hit the minus button.
Ooh, she got 10.
Oh,
Oh, she
Constitution.
failed.
Yeah.
So she's
Yeah.
stunned
Oh, man.
for her until the end of her next turn. And with 2 barbarians, can we just say that she's unconscious?
Curb stomp.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's unconscious. She actually only had 1 hit point left. So
Oh.
yes, that was
Oh, on the second attack then.
that was the
Yeah.
second attack that did it.
I
Then
flick her
save
in the
that key point.
forehead.
Take that back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So yeah,
Just
you
getting
see her like getting ready to like do something horrific.
She's
Um,
got like a half smirk, and then you're like,
And I,
"Bah!"
I'm a puncher. I'm gonna just boom.
right in between the eyes.
Yep, just as hard as
She's like, you stepped right into my trap.
boom.
So
Not today.
Trap deactivated. Reverse trap card.
as she falls to the ground,
Can I-
unconscious.
Can I try catching her so she doesn't hit the ground?
Dexterity saving throw. Let's see it.
You want to do another performance to see if anybody heard the
Yes.
commotion downstairs?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be pretty loud. So let's see.
Dex 14.
14. Yeah, you managed to catch her. It's a near thing. Her head almost hits the ground again. But you managed to like hold her in place. What'd you roll for the performance check
How are we gonna get her
downstairs?
out of here?
Let's see if there's anything that gives me advantage or
Jump
anything.
out the window.
Yeah, you jump out the window and I'll lower her body down to you.
Yeah, that works. Well, I won't jump out.
No.
I'll open the window.
College of
and then
Lore.
jump out.
20 on the
Let me
performance.
think
20.
logically.
Yeah,
You
we-
can
yeah.
hear
We need
the
now be very
raging fight that's going upstairs. And so because of that, you banging your foot on the ground.
Yeah,
and
I gotta
start,
give some
like,
percussion
getting
to
into
it,
and you're like, everybody, like, ah! And so they like it masks the sound of the stomping and the
Am I waking up some of the sleeping pirates now?
yeah, they're starting to wake up and start realizing what's going on. Like,
Well, I was like, hey, where's my dagger?
and so they're all yelling back and forth like, would you be quiet? We're trying to get some sleep. And like everybody's people are coming out of the doors in the hallway outside that room. But because the amazing noise going on downstairs, they don't go to your room.
Okay.
So you run over and you shut the door. And to this point, you guys have an unconscious barkeep, and you're getting a lot of people pissed off at you.
I'm giving an amazing performance. Put on my hat. Tips are welcome.
So she's passed out.
I'm gonna open this
Do
window.
a persuasion. Let's see if you get any tips.
Get that money. Get that money. He's a bard, so it's like plus
I'm
27.
persuasive.
9 plus something.
16.
So about like half the group is like, all right, that was pretty good. And the other half is like, I'm hungover and you're banging on stuff. I'm not gonna attack, but just leave us alone. Like lay down.
Okay.
And stuff.
This next one will be a love song.
I love that.
Just for you.
Yeah. So if you start like putting on some soft music and some peaceful stuff, then they're gonna start falling asleep and probably give you some more tips. Actually, roll for persuasion again. This time with advantage.
26.
So after both of these songs, you have made about 5 gold, which is a lot considering these guys don't make a lot of money.
Yeah, we had to kill 4 people for 2 gold last night.
That's right.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who knows?
can I loot this
Crap.
lady's room?
Yeah. So investigation or perception, either one.
Do I get advantage on my investigation?
Throw her out
Yes, you
first.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah, wait.
I throw her down to you,
I'm
and then I
going
start
out the
looting.
window, jumping down, then they're gonna throw him to me. And
Okay.
Yeah, I'll also stay back and
after
look
in
around
between
the
this,
room
I'm
for
like,
you.
anybody who came out of the rooms, any tattoo
17.
vibes or
17. You see, the first thing you run into is a lot of information dealing with the bar. So, like, taxes on this, and this is how much inventory we have to have, and these are the
thought
people
this
that aren't
place was a
allowed back
dump?
into the bar.
she keeps the books.
Yeah, so she's keeping books
I did
pretty
not
well.
expect that.
But there's a piece of something that looks odd, and you're not really sure why it looks odd. It's actually a part of like the dresser itself. It's just something about it doesn't look quite right. You're not sure what it is.
Can I try moving? Can I open all the drawers in the dresser?
Hulk smash.
No,
See if
be
there's
quiet.
anything in it, and if
You
there's
got-
something
you
in
got
the
plenty
drawers, I
covered.
want to move the dresser.
Oh,
Okay, you move the dresser. There's nothing behind. It's just something with the dresser itself. It's odd.
Can I open the drawers, look at the bottom, look on the inside of the body of the?
You realize that
You're
there
not this guy.
is
Smash.
You're a barbarian.
there is a
I'm
whole
feeling smart right now, guys. I got that smarty tattoo.
there's a whole section of the dresser that is not accessible from the front or the back or anything else, but it's a space. It's probably about 4 inches thick, and the length of the entire dresser.
Smash it.
But you don't see a way to get in.
Smash it.
Can I?
How long is it? How long have they been gone? Am I done? Am I
Yeah,
performing?
you've just about finished up. At this point, you've made it down to the bottom of the
Give us
the tavern.
the all clear.
Are you going to sneak her into your ship?
Oh, well, I'm outside. Because
Mhm.
I jumped out the window, right? And they threw her to me.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'll just go to the ship.
Okay. Are you doing it stealthily? Are you doing it deceptively? Like, oh, come on, buddy, it's okay.
Yeah.
The ship's this way.
How
I
do you
got her- I got-
stealthily carry a body across town?
I got, her arm around me.
oh,
We're
oh,
not
that far.
yeah.
Oh, get your
Let's
hand
go.
out.
Uncle Bernie, this
Leave me
shit.
alone. Leave me alone.
And it doesn't look suspicious either, because we.
Are you
we're
gonna go
both
with him?
Female,
I'm
so
staying
it's
with
not
you.
like some
Okay.
dude is
Okay.
luring
All
some
right.
chick.
Jump out the
Do
window.
deception with
Trap me,
advantage, because it's a good row you got going.
Around.
What are you doing with the? You're gonna smash?
Yeah.
Do a string check.
And I'm gonna be watching the door.
I'm
just
still
to make sure no
raging.
one's coming in.
More and more people are waking up and they're going downstairs to listen to the party.
Just
Okay.
raw strength.
Raw strength.
19.
19. You make an enormous crack in the top portion of the dresser, and as you hit it, an electrical bolt shoots out and hits you. You take
Oh, good.
8 points of electricity.
Lightning.
Lightning. lightning damage. Yep. Because of the crack, you're actually able to see what's inside. There's a whole extra, like, journal. There's a sword that's in there. There's a number of different, like, keepsakes.
Can we get it without getting electrocuted?
Nope. You got to crack it open some more, or you got to find the real way to open it. Hulk smash. Okay.
Assuming this is making some noise.
I'm
yes.
Barbara Breaker for a reason. I'm gonna break it. I
So you
tried
start-
being smart, and I got really tired of that option really quickly.
And I'm still just,
please don't spray.
you know, checking
You got
outside, making
shots.
sure no one's approaching, no one's noticing anything.
On the second smash, some of the people coming out of their doors stop and they kind of look back in your direction.
And I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, you guys, keep it down in there. You know,
Oh!
keep it down. You guys, settle down in there."
From the amount of noise coming from that room, they're like, "Oh, wow." I don't know. And the husband looks at the wife and is like, "Knock it off!" So nasty. And he walks off, goes downstairs. And so, you manage to smash it again. Do another strength check. And do an intelligence check as well.
Natural
Ooh.
20 for the strength,
Okay, you crack
and
it.
then intelligence
Is that what the advantage?
Yeah.
5?
5.
5. So,
I smash. I'm not smart.
So you end up cracking this thing open a lot, so you're able to grab stuff out. However, you weren't smart enough to hit it in the space that it wasn't going to electrocute you, so you hit it in a space that gives you
Exact same
another
space.
7 points of electrical damage,
It's
lightning
called
damage.
consistency.
But it is now all available for you to get in there and grab everything out.
I take everything. I look at the sword. Really, I admire it.
At this, I'm gonna shut the door and be like, "You don't have time," and just grab everything and just
Yeah,
jump out the
I'll
window.
clear it out and then just jump out the window, which
And
is
I'm just
probably
gonna, I'm
really,
just grabbing whatever she
really loud.
Okay.
Whatever,
Uh,
everything I possibly can.
There's even like it's not a photograph, but it's like a photograph, right? So it's a picture of somebody. It's her when she was a lot younger, and you realize she was a pirate, and she's with pirates that are all have the same type of tattoos. They all mirror her tattoo, which isn't an exact copy of this one, but they're patterned the same. The skull in the middle is different.
Is each skull
We know
different?
We know the skull on them, right?
Is each skull different?
No, all the one in the pictures she has,
Captain Morgan.
they're all the same skull in her old picture, but Captain Morgan's is a different skull.
So
You
they're
know,
like the next generation.
Oh, so
Like the
there's
next
3
generation.
skulls.
two,
Two
the
skulls.
old
The
and
old
the new.
and the new kids.
Oh, okay. So in the picture, they all have hers,
Mhm.
Eleanor's skull.
So is Morgan
Yep.
like her daughter or something?
You don't know. You haven't asked her.
All right, well,
She's knocked out.
Yeah, you can ask her later though.
yeah, we'll take all that shit and bounce.
Yeah, we're going.
All right.
We're just heading back to the
After all
shop.
the commotion, I keep hearing like thumping outside the
Oh,
window.
I'm gonna just,
from
like,
people jumping
in
out.
the window, I'm gonna be like, "Let me go."
Oh, okay. Time to vamonos.
Are they calling for an encore?
No.
My druid craft
They're
seat.
excited. They're excited. They're all starting to eat now. Breakfast. The young lady's like, I better go get my mom pretty soon because I mean she's hasn't gotten the breakfast. She said it was gonna be down here like in a minute or so.
Oh, well, tell her I'll be back. Here's my card. I don't know where my steel strings are either. My band's usually already here with my stuff, so
Well,
I gotta go check on that. I'll be back.
Well, you're already making great profit. Why don't you just stay and keep playing? I mean, they love you.
Oh,
they,
this is nothing. This is nothing. Just wait. There's a whole production. I'm not even
Oh.
dressed up yet.
I'm so excited. This is gonna be so great. My mom is just gonna love this. I'll go get her. And so she's trying to like take care of everybody.
The moment
and
she
trying
steps
to
in the
escape.
bar, I'm like, gotta get the hell out of here right now. Right now.
Let's go then.
All right, so everybody just takes off.
Yeah.
Going to the boat.
We bounce.
All right, you guys get to the boat.
Like, no signatures. No
yes.
autographs.
Thank you. We'll be back later this
Should we
evening.
steal some more people to help us on the boat again? Or
Yeah,
are we
we'll be
just
fine.
gone?
We'll be
Okay.
fine.
Do we not have a crew?
No, we don't have a crew.
Oh.
We just kidnapped people
They
last time.
stole the crew. From
Press
the person.
gangs.
Stole. Actually, you know what? You guys do find the two same guys. They're downstairs now. They were in one of the rooms.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, I'm charismatic as shit. Let's go, boys.
And they're like, all right, we're getting paid though, right? Because you didn't pay us the last time.
Oh, here's your pay right now. Boom. Gold coin each. Boom, boom.
They're excited. All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Perfect.
And they follow you out. They paid for their people. Just want to point
They-
that.
Oh, I'm like, hey,
We gave them beer and then
Eventually.
stranded them in the middle of the ocean.
like, hey,
Kind of did a similar thing. We stole
grab
them
a keg
from
and
the
our
boat.
supplies that we paid for.
Oh my
I
gosh.
toss another coin.
All right. So
Meet us
yeah.
at the boat.
Yep. So they follow. They grab their little sacks of what they've got, their rock sacks, and they take off. You guys make it to the boat just maybe a couple of minutes before, or not before. You're there before these guys. Yeah. You got her down in the only quarter that has like a door. Everybody else sleeps in hammocks.
Yeah.
So.
Can
Go to
I
the
druid
captain's
craft
quarters?
and check the weather again?
Yeah. Now that the storm is past, it should be pretty calm seas.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna go take care of her and make sure she's not dying or anything.
Yeah, she's just unconscious. She's gonna have one
Pretty
heck
safe,
of
right?
a headache when she wakes up.
Maybe leave her, a nice cup of water.
She's very-
maybe some
she's very
bread.
tied
Make sure
Okay.
she's okay. Tuck her in. Very,
With
very
the,
nice.
Tuck in with the ropes that's
Yeah,
tying her
she's tied
together.
up and tucked
There you
in.
go. You're nice
And under a
comfy.
blanket.
I put a blanket on her.
Basically,
I'm playing her a
Pillow under
lullaby.
her
Made
head.
her like a
Did a little
one of
healing
those
word.
So if
big
anyone
jackets.
looks in, it
She's
just looks like
alright.
she's asleep in the back
Yeah.
room.
Make sure
It's
she's not dead.
Strange.
Yeah, she's not
We're
dead.
good. We're good to our hostages.
Well, we're
If you-
trying to be friends with her. We don't want her to hate us. We just.
We're not trying to be friends with her. Y'all definitely
Uh,
kidnapped her.
This-
Friends is
like
gonna be a
a-
really tough sell. I'm just telling you right now.
If
Well,
you
we need
cast
her to
a
help
charmed
us.
person right before she wakes up, then she might have a problem saving against it.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, you do that.
I don't have charm person.
We won't be in the room. Come on, guys. Let's go
All right.
tie the...
Why are we being nice
Mast
to her? Why don't we
over-
just...
Because we need the
Yonder.
information.
Yeah, we
She's
could
not
just-
going to just freely give us the information. We don't want to torture her.
Okay,
I don't want
guys.
her.
Who doesn't want
We
to
already
do that?
I
kidnapped
don't
her.
want to torture her.
Guys, we already kidnapped her. We're past friends.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
are we being nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, but charm person's a good idea to get
I don't
information.
have charm person.
Okay.
Move past that.
Anyway,
ship is
Hey,
it?
let's push off.
Yeah, let's shove off.
Let's shove off.
Let's shove off.
Let's get the hell out of here.
All right, you start shoving off.
We push off together.
Yeah.
I'll wake her up, make sure she's not dead, and find out where we're going.
Wake her up in an hour. I want to cast Find Familiar with the Raven.
Okay. So you guys, it's gonna take a while to get out to the open sea. And
You know a
just
general direction where the islands are, right?
where all of the islands, it's like covered in islands. out
Okay,
there.
so we don't know. We don't know.
I thought there was
Okay.
like a line of islands we were planning on heading to.
It's kind of like the coast of what is it, Florida, where it's just like a whole smattering of islands
Yeah,
all
an
over the
archipelago.
place.
Okay.
We're gonna head towards the island where the captain is.
Excellent.
I love that word. It's so fancy.
I tried.
You do your best. But you need to get out to sea anyways. So
Yeah, we gotta get out of the port.
yeah, so you guys
After
get
an
out a
hour's
little bit.
pass.
You got your Raven, your two shipmates. They've got things going. They're ready to go.
Great.
If she's not awake yet, then I'll give her.
Yeah.
With one hit point. Okay. Yeah. So
No,
she.
I gave her a healing word.
Oh, okay. How much
No, she
healing?
has 4 hit points.
4 hit points.
Maybe let's not hit her.
We gave her a short
I gotta
rest
wake her
of
up.
an hour.
Wait, pour water.
Yeah, so we're meeting business.
Maybe put some water.
If she didn't
on
get
her
that
or
from the
something,
kidnapping.
Let's try to be nice.
Eleanor,
Alright.
we know who you are.
He hit her and healed her. at the
Who you
same
were.
time.
We know who you work with. We need information from you now. Where is Captain Morgan?
In the words of my previous captain, tough shit.
I'll kill your daughter if you don't give us her name, where she's at.
We're not messing about.
I will
No, you wouldn't
destroy
hurt
Emma.
Morgan, would you?
We'll kill Morgan and Emma, both your daughters.
We can kill Morgan, but
Emma seems like a
leave
good
Emma
girl.
alone. She has nothing. Doesn't even really know what's going on.
Alright,
Oh, we
that's
promised to kill Morgan. We won't.
That
Kill
depends
Emma.
on what you do right now.
Well, you're the ones who came in and ambushed me while I was getting ready in the morning.
That was a misunderstanding. We were trying to take you while you were asleep, so it wouldn't be so.
Oh, well, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound creepy at all.
At least we're trying to be nice.
Hey, what's happened in the past has happened. We can't change that. But obviously, you got something against Morgan. We got something against Morgan.
Yeah.
What do you have against Morgan?
None of
She
your
has the
concern.
princess.
She's the one with the princess?
Yeah.
Or that.
yeah.
She's
Thanks,
the one
genius.
with the princess.
Yeah.
I don't beat her on the bush.
She wouldn't be the one with the princess.
She is the one with the princess.
Regardless, we need to know where she is. An innocent life is at stake.
I'm start playing very menacingly music.
Whether that is
We can
the
do this the easy
princess
way.
or your what was the
Emma.
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 ally, that's up to you.
And I'll just like rest one foot on her ankle and just like start to put a little bit of pressure.
I'm sticking with the
Because I'm
music.
pretty heavy.
I'm gonna offer her a cup of water.
I'm gonna psychological.
We are all over the place.
Good cop,
breaking,
I'm gonna break your ankle.
breaking bones,
bad
ready to kill daughter,
Good cop.
fantasy music,
And crazy
I
music in the corner.
love it.
If all else fails, I have a bird, and birds are excellent at pecking out things. So
What's
we
the
can
Kathy
use that to
Bates
torture
movie?
her a bit more.
All right, let's give her a moment to decide.
Oh.
Psycho?
Which one
Fine, I can. What is it you want? What is it exactly that you want?
Where is her hideout?
Breaks his ankles. She hobbles.
We know you know.
Sirens
Sledgehammer?
Roost?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sirens Roost.
It's on one of the islands.
No
No
shit.
shit.
Which one?
Well, I can't very well point to it. I'm a little bit.
We know you're a
Hide-
sailor.
Do we have a map?
What
Yes, you do.
direction?
Can I
Misery.
Put the map out and be
Misery
like,
her.
Point with your lips.
No,
It's right
We know you're
there.
a sailor. We know you know how to navigate.
point with
I'm
your
looking
toes.
right at it.
and I just start pointing. Is it this one? Is it
No,
this one?
no,
Is it this
no,
one? This one?
no,
This one?
no.
This one?
No.
This one?
She's not even looking anymore. No, no.
Quit messing about.
Not
We
even
know you know how to
close.
navigate. With
I put a little more weight on her ankle.
Ah, well, you're not giving me very much ways to untie me.
I'm tired.
Here, point
And
with your
I will
nose,
be
and I
able
hold
to-
the map to it, literally up against her face.
I untie her.
No, 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 no.
All right, we'll
no.
untie you. Shut
I
up.
untie her.
That was the one. No, I was wrong.
Just untie,
You untie her.
one
Yes.
hand. One hand.
I
keep
untie my
my
hand.
foot.
Oh, okay.
So she kind of stretches out a little bit.
We ain't scared.
So I'm a businesswoman.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Sure.
I know-
We saw your ledgers. Very good of you to pay taxes, by the way. Very impressive.
Oh, you saw that book? Okay.
I knew
Oh,
it.
you mean this
I
book?
knew it.
And I hold up the other book.
That's private.
You know, I haven't even looked at this yet, and I turn away from her, and I just start.
You see just
flipping through
evil in her eyes, and she says, "If you go through that book, not only will I kill you and make you my new anchor, but I won't tell you anything."
I snatch out of his hands.
it. No, I wouldn't let you snatch it out of my hands. I would turn away. I would try and keep it from you.
Do you want to do a contested dexterity?
Dex. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage from danger sense?
No, you're not really in danger. The book is.
9, 8.
All right.
I also got an 8, but I rolled higher, so.
What?
What do you mean you rolled higher? It's both 8s.
I rolled a 6 and he rolled a 5. That means he has a higher modifier, so I think that means
Oh.
he wins.
I say roll again. Go for it again.
Okay.
Try it again. Let's see.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
So 13.
You try to
Smack him in
snatch.
the face.
All right, so you still have the book.
All right. Well, then actually help us and tell us. And I snap the book shut.
I'm a businesswoman. I will happily tell you where the Leviathan makes port. In return, I want some gold.
How would you have your life instead?
Weren't you the one that wanted to give me water and was nice to me? You're the only one that was nice
She
to me.
caught up to the plot, babe. You're the only one that hasn't.
That's how annoying you've been.
Counter offer. I will play in your tavern 1 day a week for half pay. I know
All
we
you
need-
played
I will-
was so far is like threatening music to make me like more.
Oh,
subject
Oh,
to
you need
your
a
demands.
sample, is what you're saying.
Hold on.
I smack you this time.
Grab my guitar. It's time to pull out the axe.
Okay, how about this? We won't give you any money, but from my portion, I will give Emma 100 gold. But you don't get any of it.
That's fine. The whole inn is for her.
Okay, then just tell us. Quit being weird, just tell us.
Fine.
Quit being weird.
We kidnapped you. Quit being weird.
We
100
all
gold
have, okay.
and the location for 100 gold.
Yep.
And you leave me and my family alone.
Sure. Well, no, that
No, you'll
doesn't
take us
include,
there.
That doesn't include Morgan, though, right?
No, does not include Morgan.
Why
We're already an
Morgan's
hour
my
outside of
stepdaughter.
town. You'll
Well,
take
we
us
need more
there.
information. Just
Plot point.
just-
Why do you hate Morgan?
She's my somewhat stepdaughter.
Okay, so
Oh, so she's a
Abusive
stepmom?
ex.
but why do you hate your somewhat stepdaughter? You can't
Because my husband was the captain. She's not legitimate. She's a bastard.
Oh.
And now she's running around on my husband's ship.
Oh.
What happened to your husband?
I think he's dead.
He died.
Who died him? I have 8 intelligence. All right.
Just
We're
other
good. We're doing
other
good so
pirates.
far.
But because she died with Morgan,
Okay.
Morgan inherited the ship, and I was sent on shore.
Oh,
So come with us.
new offer. You come
Yeah.
with us. We'll give you the ship.
Yeah, we'll give you your ship back.
Ship and 100 gold, and
Wow, you're
Yeah.
greedy. God, we're giving you a whole ship.
For
Yes,
Emma.
your daughter will get
Your daughter
the gold.
will get the 100 gold.
and I'll get the ship.
You get the
But-
You
ship.
get the ship.
We're
Why
gonna
didn't you
need-
say so?
You
Here
know
he
what?
goes.
We're gonna need a little bit more
Pirates
than
need to be
just
greedy,
you
though.
pointing, though. You're gonna need to help fight with us, and be there for it.
Very well.
To be fair,
And if you betray us, I will hobble you.
We'll hobble
Why would I
you,
betray you?
We'll
You've
kill
made
your
this,
daughter. You get it. You get what's
Yeah.
on
Burn
the
down
line.
An offer
Yeah,
I
you
can't
get you get our vibe as I
Hey,
like
on the
menacingly
positive
lean
side,
in.
I will write the Ballad of Eleanor.
He's actually pretty
The
good
ship
at
will
it.
be fine.
The epic Ballad of Eleanor.
Do we have an accord?
We have an accord. So she pulls out the map
we
and
did
she
a
shows
handshake.
you basically a very not a large island, but it's a crescent island. And she explains that the middle of the crescent is deep water, and so therefore they can pull the Leviathan pretty close to land, about 200 feet from land, and they use the dinghies to get into a somewhat secret hideout inside the mountain. And so it's all underground. That's where their little spot is. If Morgan is making port there, that's where they'll be. And the best thing to do is not to go straight on, but to go on through the side of one of the sides of the crescent and come in through land.
Love it.
It's going to take at
can I
least
check?
12 hours to get there.
Can I check to see if she's lying or being deceitful at all?
Absolutely, insight.
Also, you're a mess. You should probably
Can I
clean
give
up.
her the help action by just also observing and whispering to her?
Igor! Carl!
That means two eyes, right?
I give him our heading.
Okay.
Hey.
They start moving it. They start. The boat
22.
starts leeching.
I got 22.
She's excited about having her ship back.
Okay,
So you can tell that she's like.
she's telling the
Is she
truth.
wanting to get dropped off and not go with us to the Crescent? That's the impression I'm getting.
No, she wants to go, but
She's not going to invade with us. She's going to stay on the ship with Igor and Carl.
yeah, she's not gonna go in.
I named our pirates.
Igor and Carl.
They had different names last
But do we
week.
trust her on the boat by herself?
No, she's coming with us.
Yeah,
I have a really good feeling about her. She's going to love this song. So,
but she might be a strong fighter. We might need her.
She
don't
was an
have her
okay
gear.
fighter. We did kind of jump
we
her
ambushed
3v1,
her.
so
And she did seem excited to be in a fight.
that's true.
So she's
Also-
probably
Yeah, you
really
were a
strong
pretty adept
fighter.
I
fighter.
feel like you want to see Morgan die. I feel like that's what you want to see too. You want the ship, the 100 gold for your daughter,
Yeah.
and to see your stepdaughter
it'd be
die.
a
I
great
couldn't
ending
say
to this
that
song.
if Eleanor or if my daughter Morgan dies, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. As long as
come
my
with us.
ship is still intact.
And that's why she changed the tattoo, because she's unoriginal.
Because she
Yes.
wanted
The
to.
original tattoo is of my husband's.
Yeah, we saw the picture.
Yes.
Don't we have the picture?
Can we
Yeah.
ask her what the
I give
tattoos
her-
do? Because aren't they magical ink?
Yes, they are.
Can I ask her? I know they're made out of magical ink. What does it do?
It makes it so that you don't get wet out there when it rains and everything else. So if a hurricane comes, it doesn't stay on you. You can actually see through the dark and all that kind of stuff. So it helps the whole crew navigate and move the ship more efficiently. And on land, it makes it so that you can actually have dark vision and actually be able to run around and do piratey things.
That's cool. Water repellent.
Can I show her my tattoo and ask her what mine does?
So she looks at your tattoo and she's like, "Who's this guy? Who's
What do you mean? It's
No,
supposed to be a
what?
bird. It's supposed to be a
The
bird.
art was fantastic. She
it
would
was
know who
swallow.
it is. She would look at it for one moment and look back at me and be like,
Well, to be fair, hers was the worst.
Yeah, because I did go
"This is
first.
17. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you know.
It's recognizable."
I don't know why you got that design, but that color is the same color that we use.
Oh,
So
cool.
you
So
now have dark vision, and you can the water's not going to stay on you.
Hell
What
yeah.
about mine?
That's pretty cool for a cat. That you would super love that.
Yeah. I don't know. We don't use the other colors.
Oh.
Fantastic.
What about mine? Because I guess mine's on the back of my head.
I don't know. We only use that color.
Oh.
I'm cool.
All right, well,
That was
Well-
pretty good though, right?
That's
That's the
walking
best one.
billboards.
That's
are
my
really
It makes
good.
me feel. It makes me feel smarter.
It makes him smart good.
It makes me smart good. I talk well.
All right, 12
No, I
hours.
thought
What are we gonna
we
do with
did.
our 12 hours, guys?
Light flickers in my eye.
I go to the beer. Start to the keg.
That's
I'll
alright.
take
Start
a-
cracking one open.
I guess I can take a full long rest because I only need 6 hours to do
Is there
it. So I
anything
just.
constructive we can do?
Um,
What about any of the
Oh,
items
I want to
got?
I guess
secretly
if we have time
read.
for a full long rest,
yeah.
I could change up my
So
spells.
the sword is actually it's a +3 sword that she
Okay.
has.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go somewhere else so she doesn't see me looking through all of her stuff.
Mhm.
Okay.
Nice.
That one is actually it's not a sword; it's a rapier.
Do you use a sword?
I don't have any. I do unarmed ones, but it's not a monk sword or any.
Just
okay.
a rapier.
Then I don't really want it.
It's a pirate rapier.
You won't do anything for us.
The dagger, on the other hand, also is poisonous.
Ooh, it's a +3 rapier.
It's a
Yeah,
+3
give it
rapier,
back to her.
and then the dagger actually gives an additional 4d6 poison damage in addition to its
I'll
regular
keep the
damage.
dagger.
Yeah,
I want the rapier.
Oh,
I'll give you the rapier.
Are you gonna
These
fight,
are her
though?
old deals.
Are you gonna fight though? Or are you
I'm
gonna
pirate.
cast spells? Because if you're not gonna fight, then I think we should just give it back to her, and then take it afterwards. We can loan it to her.
But it looks so piratey. Like,
Yeah,
completes
but
my
he-
look.
We'll get you. Just get Igor's sword. His is all like gnarly and like it's all chipped, so it looks real piratey.
Smells bad.
Yeah,
And I feel like hers is really
Doesn't have a
fancy,
hilt.
really beautiful.
just clean it.
Ultimately, what is our goal at the island? Because there's a bunch of ways we could go about this.
Sneak on the island through the land, rescue
Yeah.
the princess,
Call
see if the princess is even there.
kill.
Summon-
Princess is definitely there. I got a great
Summon the
feeling
people.
about it.
Can we summon people? Don't we have something that
Yeah.
we can like
We
get people there?
Oh yeah, the thing we were
The coin.
given.
Yeah.
The
so
coin.
sneak
Yeah.
in, get the coin. Let them do what they do.
I pulled the coin out of my
What
purse.
we should verify that the princess is there, and then flip the coin.
And then let the girl do whatever she wants with the Captain Morgan.
And maybe secure some loot and the ship
Money.
first, and then bring in the
I think we
cavalry.
kill Captain Morgan. I want to.
Yeah.
I think we let the mom kill or stepmom kill Captain Morgan.
Yeah, but
So I think we
I'm
steal the
saying we
ship,
help.
kill the captain,
help.
take everything that we want, then bring in the cavalry.
Basically, we take
Sounds
over.
good.
Can I read
take over
her?
Sirens
Can I go
Roost.
away from her and read her journal?
I was just about to.
Oh man.
ask.
You're gonna need to do a
Should we-
sleight of hand because she's been keeping a close eye on it.
Sleight of
But
hand.
don't we have her in a room?
Yeah, she's in the room. Actually, no,
Didn't
you
you get
set
it
her
back
free,
to
so
her?
she's kind of
No,
like
she's
walking
No,
around.
I
thought she
kept
was
it.
still
I
on-
just closed
Oh,
it.
so we just tied her arms up.
Is she
then.
willing to work with us without us giving
Oh.
it back to
Completely
her?
untied her.
she can
I thought she was like hard set on.
Yeah, she
if
really
you touch
wants it
that
back.
book, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's
Yeah.
kind of.
I'm pretty
I
sure
think-
she's
I think
handing
we
it
should-
back.
I would just keep it until later. I wouldn't
Alright.
give it back. I would just.
You swing it at her head.
Absolutely. No,
Such
I'm
a
just kidding. I
child.
give it to her.
Okay.
So yeah, so you give it back to her, and she kind of gives a sigh of relief and stuff. You can tell it's like a lot of personal stuff that's in there.
Oh, I read it all yesterday. Just kidding. I don't know how to read.
What a plot twist. Just
So you've
kidding, I
had
can't
this whole
read.
conversation in front of her, then, right?
No, I thought we walked away.
Yeah,
We did.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's in the room.
All right. She's probably just getting herself dressed up.
She's
or
not
whatever.
feeling great.
Yeah.
She isn't feeling good. She needs to take a nap. So yeah, so she's gonna rest for the rest of the evening. You guys are gonna get yourselves prepared, ready to go and start fighting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the dark sets in, because it's early morning, all these hours later, it gets dark. Your character actually starts to realize what your tattoo does.
Uh-oh.
You can see farther. Like you have telescopic eyes.
Cool.
So you can see like extremely far.
That'll
Oh,
come in handy.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see.
Do
the
I
detail.
notice anything different other than just being a little smarty pants?
Yours is the only tattoo that did what it was supposed to do.
Boo! I should have rolled a number.
Ha!
So yeah, that's a great thing. Takes you a little bit of time to get used to it,
Oh.
because it's like,
Oh.
kind of get vertigo a little bit.
Feel
But
drunk a little
Probably,
bit.
yeah, nauseating on the ocean.
the further you push it, the more nauseated you get. Because even like small movements, like do this kind of a number with it.
How far can I get?
And then you're on a boat, so it's also rocking, so it's not making you feel really good. You can see like almost what you would imagine is probably a good mile away. Like see things pretty clearly. You can't read a book at that distance, but you can definitely see people's faces and see their mouths moving, kind of thing.
We'd definitely be able to scout.
Yeah, so when we get close to the island, we can even just go around it and see if you see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do your elf eyes see?
You look.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you can even get a telescope. And
Yeah, you just do this.
double
Oh
the
my
telescope.
God.
Double
You Dora
telescope.
Explorer it.
Freaking hawk eyes.
They're taking the pirates to Isengard.
He's got some lint on him.
So sleeping through the night, waking up the next, well, actually through the day. Waking up at night?
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming we would all kind of consult with Eleanor once we're all up and doing breakfast and stuff and get a
Okay.
plan of attack. See if,
We'll
this
let
was
her
her
know.
husband's pirate fortress, right?
Yeah.
Before?
Yeah.
She'd be able to, she already gave us a secret way in, but just getting any more info that
Yeah.
she has.
She does tell you that the number of pirates that they had before she was kicked off was probably in the 50s. They usually have about 30 or so people at the base, and then usually about 20 or so people on the ship that like to move things around and stuff. And those numbers fluctuate, of course, based on seasons and all that kind of things. But total should be somewhere around 50 pirates running around this whole place.
Are there any like groups that would be more loyal to like your husband that aren't happy with how things went and are just there because that's a job?
Yeah,
Ooh.
could
That
you
you
rally?
that you could get to come help us?
She very saltily says no. Apparently,
I laugh a little bit.
Morgan is quite loose with her money.
So she treats them well.
Oh, so she pays well.
Yes.
And you're cheap.
No, we're frugal.
Yeah, I was literally waiting for it.
I saw your ledger. I know.
Yeah, I see
Fine.
you buy the one-ply toilet paper for the tavern.
Buying
Yes.
spoiled ale.
Yes, she does.
Can I ask her if she knows anything about the Lost Princess?
The worst.
All I know is that there's a huge reward
Nice
out for her and that everybody's out looking. Usually they come into my tavern looking for it.
And you don't think that Morgan has her? Why not?
I heard it was the other kingdom that was coming after her.
Oh no, we for sure shut that down.
Yeah.
Well.
Definitely not the other kingdom.
That's what everybody else in town's doing. They're all looking for people who have any kind of connection to that kingdom, and they're rounding them up.
Do we still have that little piece of cloth paper with half of this on it?
Mm-hmm.
Can I show her that?
Yeah, and she looks at it and she's like, "Yeah, that's Morgan. Where'd you get this?"
It was evidence for the person who kidnapped the princess.
Yeah, this is evidence.
This was ripped off them.
So Morgan really is involved with this princess.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Or is being
Oh.
framed for it.
Yeah, that would be a very strange thing to leave dropped on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure about the actual conviction, but
Hmm.
we're
But
going
she-
there anyway.
She has something to do with it. We need answers.
Well, this
I'm
seems like the
calling
best
secret
lead we
lovers.
have.
That's my
Secret
call.
lovers.
I hear that there's a $10,000 gold reward for this.
100,000.
100,000.
Oh, it is 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you settled for 100.
No, she settled for a
That's okay.
ship.
I get the ship.
I'll buy
Yeah,
it.
she didn't even get the 100.
I don't think we should
Oh,
be
yeah, her daughter does.
explaining how much we're getting for them.
Yeah, why would
Yeah.
you?
We're not exactly
You said
friends.
it
We
first.
kidnapped.
So tell me, what's
I
the,
smack you too.
What's the combination for your lunchbox again?
No, we're friends.
What did they give? What?
Seven,
They
seven,
gave us
one,
the
two,
coin and the
three,
paper.
four.
Did they give us anything else for the when we got hired? They just gave us that little slip and the coin.
Yeah, so they showed you the dagger that was found, that was broken, and it was of the neighboring kingdom that they think is involved. They found the cloth, and the cloth was in the arms of the lady in waiting for the princess. And she had it still clutched in her hands, like she grabbed a hold of her attacker and it ripped off the clothes or something.
Okay.
And then she was shot in the back and died. Those are the pieces of evidence you have. The Chamberlain gave you guys the coin, gave you guys a stipend, and said if you need anything else, let him know, and he'll give you more,
Okay.
whatever it is. Your goal is to find her, set the coin, open up the portal, and then they'll go in and send in the army.
I feel like she knows more than what we're asking. I feel like we're not asking the right questions.
To Morgan?
Mm-hmm. No,
No.
to the.
Oh, to
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Yeah.
She does know more. Like she was testing you to see if you would be honest about the 10,000. You could definitely tell that she knew about that. She knows what people have been saying.
Posters up all over the place.
And if people keep coming through her shop, can I ask her if there's any interesting things that anyone has said in her shop that she's overheard or anything that
they're rounding up all the people that have heritage from that kingdom, and they're rounding them up and sending them to prison.
So they really are blaming the other.
So they're trying to start a war.
Yeah.
I bet it's the Chamberlain. I bet he hired Morgan.
We'll see.
Seems like a real Chamberlain thing to do.
Yeah. Seems a grubby power grab move.
They're always scheming for no reason.
And
I
didn't
hate
she just
politicians.
get married and then get kidnapped? Or
Yep.
Yeah,
She got married.
somebody from the enemy kingdom, right?
No,
Yeah,
to the
so
Duke.
she gets married in the main kingdom, in the main castle, with her dad, right? She's the 7th princess or something. And then the husband now the Duke goes back home to deal with the issues at the border with the neighboring kingdom. And she says, I want to go buy land and say goodbye to my land and say goodbye to the country that I've loved so much. And on the road, 2 days out from the main castle that he's at, she gets ambushed and taken off with.
I think
That's
that's
suspicious.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't a princess teleport? They certainly have the money and means.
Yeah. Well, she's... remember the picture that she had, that they have of her, is one where she's very meek. She's very small. She's very, her frame is very small. And even in the portrait that she had to sit for, it almost looks like she's trying to escape the portrait. Like, she doesn't even want to be there. You know? So, who knows?
She's also the 7th princess, which means the other 6 definitely were super nice to her, right?
Yeah, that's true. She could just straight up run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then kill all of her people as well?
Yeah.
It's either Chamberlain or Secret Lovers with Morgan. Those are my 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're in
Those are my- those are
they're
my
in
two.
lesbians.
Guys, let's burn down the powder
I love
island.
how you say in lesbians.
Yeah.
Let's burn down the powder island and ask questions later.
No, I'm 100% on board with that. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. I don't really care about solving the mystery as long as we get the money.
Whatever,
Agree.
whatever,
We high five.
whatever song I write about it and come up with a story later will be better than what actually happened.
Listen,
So it doesn't matter.
I want some say in the song. Just a little bit.
Of course.
I will break your train.
Can I insight check just if you mean it?
I don't even know if I needed one. He
I don't know.
scoffed.
Yeah. I think that insight's
We'll
a
co-write.
roll.
We'll co-write it.
I don't want to co-write. I just
Wait,
want to make sure you
just
say
for
cool things
just for
about
shits
me.
and giggles.
Of course. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
We're the hero. We're the heroes of this song.
Okay.
Totally.
just
Totally
care
gonna
about.
do it.
100%.
100%. He's a
My
man of his
absolute
word.
best friend.
It's totally gonna be a collaborative process. You're gonna get half the shares probably from the song.
Absolutely.
Probably.
He's my great friend and I
Your
trust him
great
with
friend.
everything.
So I think we should, since there's 50 pirates.
Take everything at face value.
I'm sorry. What was your wizard's name again?
Oh, Brando.
Brando. Well, Brando, I think with all these pirates on this island, we should probably focus on distraction if we get caught, and let them kind of focus on taking care of damage. What do you think?
Yeah.
Distractions would be quite simple depending on the distraction you're thinking of.
Set the boat on
I
fire.
don't do anything simple. Large
No,
distractions.
she needs the shit.
No, ours.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll be ready with some pyrotechnics, is what I'm saying, and maybe a major image if we need. So just kind of
I can.
throwing some ideas out there.
Yeah, start out some chaos at the front of the island so we can sneak into the back.
Yeah, should we like light a fire somewhere?
Yeah, fire always works.
Fire,
So-
good, and I just...
So Elnor actually points out and says, you can hide pretty well easily all the way up to this point on the crescent and get a good view of the hideout and the ship if it's anchored there. Then you should be able to get a good view if you go through this area.
Oh, guys, I have supervision now, so I can really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can... We got it locked in.
Is there anything
Yeah.
else on the island that's significant but you don't care about that we can, set on fire?
The whole island is, you can set the whole thing on fire.
All you care about is the ship, right?
The ship's going to be out at sea, so it's not going to be touched by the fire. And even the hideout is inside the mountain, so even that's not going to be touched.
You said
But
there's
would it
two
be a
approaches, right?
distraction? Do you think they would respond
So
to
the
a forest
crescent-
fire? At
This
all?
I don't
part
even
right
know
here
if
is
they
where
would,
the
I
because-
don't think they
entrance
really
into
take
the
Smoky the Bear
caves.
that serious out
And
here.
Yeah.
at the
We
bottom
have
of
to
the
find,
ocean
like,
area,
I think
that's where
setting the
the
ship on
ship's
fire,
at.
yeah, but we don't want to
But
destroy
is
the
there's
ship.
two
So
different
that's why I
places
was
that
like,
we
is
can
there
go
yeah,
a
yeah.
on
significant
land
building
to
On
or
both
get
sides.
something
Yeah.
significant
On
that
both
they
sides.
want to not burn down?
Well, I think we should take a look with supervision, but
Yeah.
tentative plan is we have like a distraction team
No.
and then an
I'm
infiltration
definitely
team.
not part of distraction team. I'm super penetration oriented.
Down.
Get in
I
there.
can go.
I concur.
I definitely think
Barbs.
that looking around is important. That your vision will definitely help with that.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
And they're going to need some spellcasting help, so maybe team distraction, but let's take a look and see what...
Yeah.
I do have my raven that can kind of give us an aerial advantage.
Ooh. Do you
What
think that'd be
if-
suspicious if a raven was just flying around?
You're definitely not gonna like this. What if we set your raven on fire?
It will instantly be obliterated.
Let's not
Why
do
is it that everybody wants to use fire? I just want to point that out. I don't know why.
'Cause
Fire's a good way to draw someone out of their hideout, okay?
I think it's the seat. My son was in that seat and he was like, "Let's just set everything on fire."
This is a fire.
This is
seat.
the fire seat. I think
Yeah.
that's what it is. I figured it
That's
out.
always your
Like
seat.
fire.
The mystery of the fire.
Watching Fire this week.
Pyro seat. All right, so night is falling. As you guys are getting close, you obviously are the first person to see it. The pirate ship is definitely there. With your vision as far out as you can. These guys have no idea they're even getting close to this thing, but you can actually see the ship. There's lights on the ship, and there's activity, although you can't really tell from the distance right now. But you're far enough away that if you turn now and go around the side, you won't be seen whatsoever.
I will relay the information.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys end up coming all the way across and heading out at one of the crescent points.
Yeah.
Well, I think we want to drop off,
I think
These
we all.
three.
I think we all stay together.
stay together.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Let's do it.
You don't think we need a distraction?
I think we can come up with a distraction together as we approach.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. Yeah, so you guys get to the side, a little bit further back from the crescent area where it's some large rocks and things to hide your ship. Your ship's not very big, but this is a really nice spot that she knows of to hide off your stuff. She loads you guys up into the dinghy, and she starts heading you guys to the beach. Once you get to the beach, all the beaches, for the most part, on the sides and things, are about like 5 to 10 feet, and then you have not the shoreline, the tree line.
It's nighttime. It's been
And it's
12
nighttime.
hours, right?
Yep.
We see any torches, pirate patrols, or anything?
Over there in the middle of the crescent and on the ship, there's lots of activity.
But nothing out walking around on the island or anything?
Nope, everybody's focused in on the inside.
Okay, cool.
Do we know how our coin works?
He said flip it.
I think a spellcaster has to flip it, right? Can I make a history check?
Absolutely.
With advantage, because I have my Smarty tattoo.
That's right. Smarty pants.
I love having advantage, but no modifier. So it's just whatever the dice feel like. The dice feel like a 6.
A 6. Yeah, you think you're supposed to like say something with it, but you can't remember what it was.
Oh.
Can I see it if I know?
Absolutely.
I just dissociate
History
the coin.
checks.
Oh, I crit it.
All right, you remember what it
I
says.
think I wrote it down
I think
in
I
my
have it.
journal. But I
Pretty
forgot
sure.
to bring.
25, so you guys both remember.
I
You're
dissociate.
supposed to say into the coin before you throw it, for the kingdom of Azure Mount, and then you throw it. It lands on the ground, and it's supposed to like fold out like an origami kind of a thing, and then it burns in the symbol of the teleportation,
Like a
sign.
brand.
like a brand. But it's a large thing, so it takes about 30 minutes or so for it to fully expand, and then once it does, it brings in a whole bunch of people.
That really
Should we
makes
do
it sound
it?
like they want to start a war.
Now.
What would be fun is if we put it like on a raft and just sent it out to the middle of the ocean and just
That
hit
would
it.
be quite amusing.
And
Actually.
then they all just come out and just start.
That'd be
just all in full armor.
Oh, betray everyone.
They wouldn't know
And
until
then
it's too late.
I can go down there and I can loot all their bodies because I don't need to breathe.
And then
I
we
love
just-
this
Yeah,
idea.
we just leave. Forget the princess.
Wow.
We'll just steal the ship. Join Eleanor's
We could
crew.
be pirates, yeah.
Pirate sounds
Guys, I'm
awesome.
pretty famous in this kingdom. I kind of like it here.
could
Let's
be
take the
our-
100 grand.
But what if you could
Sweetie,
be?
I
What if
really
you were?
need you to stay with us in reality
What
here.
if you were the famous bard pirate now? You switch sides.
Slaughterer.
It would
of
Like where your
add,
thousands.
head's at,
It
but
would
we can
add to
stay
your
in
lore.
good terms with the kingdom and
However,
say we take the money and the pirate ship.
one
No,
of
and then we betray the kingdom and you become famous in the other kingdom. So then you're famous in both. You're infamous in this one and famous in this one.
This is like you're more than famous.
Yeah.
We're planning.
You're in the famous.
one of the options
I'm just
that
trying
we
to
were
market for you.
mulling over is a conspiracy from one of the nobles in the region. That sounds like we might not get paid if that is the case.
That's true. I do like the idea of putting it on a dinghy and pushing it
That
up
sounds
to,
really funny.
It's
to like
funny,
to
but
the
not
beach,
super
and then
helpful.
like
we're
summon
already
all
here
those
on
folks
Pirate
on the
Island.
beach. What if we summon them to go to the beach and we go to the ship?
We don't know the princess
Yeah,
is here.
we don't know the princess is here.
They don't know that.
The only thing I
They
can think of that's
assume.
worse than putting them on a raft and because they obviously have powerful magic. I don't think they're just gonna stampede into the ocean and
No, I
die.
think
That
they
might
are
happen.
though.
That
I
might
think all the knights
Then they'll
are gonna
know
run
that
through.
we did that and be really mad at us, just like they'd be really mad
I'm
if we
not
brought
saying
them
cast
here.
them to the ocean. I'm saying have
That's
them
exactly what you just
check
said.
out.
Are
well,
we the only people
at first.
who are given this coin?
No.
No, all the adventuring groups have the coins.
Well, then how could they trace it back to us?
It was our coin.
There might be a way. At this point, you hear rustling in the trees. They're right next to you.
Guys, we shouldn't be arguing loudly. We had a plan.
I'm not finger guns right now.
Are you guys
That's,
gonna do
that's
anything?
Mordai's move.
Rustling's
This
getting
is-
closer and closer.
Yeah,
I
who is
draw
it?
my sword and rage.
No,
I don't want to rage.
The
yet.
entertainment has arrived.
At this point, Eleanor comes out and she's carrying a bundle of bananas.
I knew it was
She's like, "You guys
okay.
didn't have any food on the boat. We've been sitting there for 12 hours."
Where did you get that?
No, we had
It's
food.
right there. There's a whole there's
Yeah,
a
I
bunch
have-
of banana trees.
I have
right
rations. I
You
carry.
didn't- you
I
didn't
carry
ask for
everyone's
food.
rations.
Yeah. I had Igor
I
and
gave
Carl
him some bread.
bring
there. Well, these are
rations.
fantastic bananas.
We
Does
were all
anybody want a
drinking
banana.
rum.
I'll take a
Yeah,
banana.
Alright,
I don't
yeah.
eat
Start
actually.
handing out
I don't
bananas
want
to
to.
Why
everybody.
did we just...
Guys, we got off track pretty quickly here.
That's your bad. You started talking about being
I'll take
famous
it.
in
I'll
multiple
take my
kingdoms.
bad.
Everybody takes a banana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
do
gonna
not.
start playing a
Uh-oh,
low
wait.
inspired
You're
song.
not gonna-
Guys,
I don't eat.
guys, we
Second
can.
guess.
I
Place is
wait,
dangerous.
I
We
wait
can come
until she
together.
eats it till you start eating mine.
Oh yeah, she's already like halfway through one of them, and she's like,
I'll
Yeah,
give
because I
her
already
one of
ate
my
mine.
rations because I just carry them for everyone else since
Oh,
I don't eat or
nice.
drink any water. So I'll just give it to her.
"Nice." So she's having a little picnic.
Was
there
it?
on
Is
the
it
side.
tea time? Are we not on a pirate island?
We haven't. You guys haven't
Hey,
eaten in 12 hours.
why
Eat
are you
something.
yelling?
Flesh.
I've eaten.
Stop
He's
yelling.
hungry.
You're gonna get us caught.
He's hangry. He needs some
Eat a
food.
banana.
I
Why
have
Yeah.
Snickers on the
You
boat.
need
Let's
some
go.
potassium.
Might I say that my boat is just on the other side of this little mountain here.
Or you need to help us find the princess before we return into your boat.
Go to the top and go look.
You
Yeah,
on the
let's
top and
go.
look.
Let's all go look.
My job is to stay over here.
I have a bird. The bird will go look.
Okay.
The bird goes look. And
Okay, you cast. Oh, it's already cast.
Telescope eyes can't see.
We are on the other side of the
on-
mountain.
Yeah,
we gotta go to
we're-
the top.
Get on his shoulders.
Go climb a tree or something. Get to the top.
You want to go do that?
Seems like a lot of effort, but
Or
I'll do
can't
it.
you go to the lookout point on
So
the ship?
it's so the distance from one side of the crest to the other side of the crest, the total distance is about 3 miles. So you're gonna walk like a mile and a half to get to the top and be able to look over the mountain side and see the other side. So a
Yep,
mile and a half.
that's what it
Is
sounds
everybody
like.
else going?
yeah,
I'll
I would
go
need to
with-
go there.
That's
anyway.
our. That's where we think the princess is.
Base
Right?
of operations. So you get up to the top. At this point, you can definitely see a lot better. Actually, everybody can see a lot better, but you can see specifics. One, you see that there is lots of activity on the island. There are people coming from the cave, the hideout, and they're carrying tons of boxes and supplies and things. They're dropping them off at the water's edge. And there's 2 dinghies that keep coming back and forth, grabbing stuff, putting them on the boats, putting them on the main boat, and then coming back and getting more supplies. And they keep going back and forth and back and forth. There seems to be quite more than just 50. You specifically go ahead and do a perception check. And you're sending your raven still?
Oh yeah.
Can I give him the help action?
I'll say, do I get advantage from having laser eyes?
It's as if you're still there, but I just want to see if you still see it. So it's not advantage, but you're getting an extra mile of vision.
Just because you can see good doesn't mean you notice.
23.
23.
Okay, cool.
You see the princess.
Okay. Flip the coin. Let's go.
Tied up, willing. What does it look like?
So again, you can't hear anything, but you can
Yeah.
definitely see it. So she's actually on the back next to the not steering wheel,
The helm?
the helm. She's at the helm basically, and she's standing up there. She's still dressed the same way. She's not tied up in any way, but she's very angry, and you can see that she got like her face is kind of red. Her stance, her body language is very upset and angry, and she's yelling at a pirate lady who's obviously going to be Captain Morgan.
And they're both on the ship.
And they're both on the ship, and they're talking on the top of this area, and the pirates talking back to her and like pointing. There's a lot of pointing going on, and then finally the pirate lady just goes, "This,
Go to your room."
she's like, "Fine," and she just starts walking off.
Okay.
As she's
The
walking
lover
off,
spat.
I think you're right. They're in lesbians.
Yeah.
you see he's not well dressed, but he is like he's trying to look like a noble, but he's not a noble. You're not really sure if he's a pirate or if he is some kind of a noble maybe who was with her when they got attacked. But like his clothes don't really match really well. Definitely Walmart brand as opposed to like the fancy stuff.
But he's
Yeah.
not a pirate. Look.
Was anyone else in her entourage missing?
Nope, not that you know of.
So, you
And
said
he
I
follows
could-
her.
You said I could see facial stuff earlier.
Mhm.
Could I have try and read their lips?
With a that was a high-ass
Do a
perception, too.
intelligence check.
Oof.
Hell yeah.
At this point, your raven gets there, and while she's walking down, and so you see her just go into that back, like the captain's quarters, with the Walmart brand noble following her.
Can the bird fly into the room?
Ooh, not without being noticed.
Do they care about birds on the boat?
A raven is not a seabird.
Should have made a seabird. That is a 19. -1 is an 18.
Oh, okay. So there, you couldn't catch everything, but you were able to catch some of the like what you think is some of the words. The gist of it is she's pissed off. She keeps saying something like, "You just don't understand. You don't understand." And she's just trying to get the other lady to listen, and she's not listening. She's not listening. You just don't understand. You're just worthless. And she kind of goes down.
Well. Hmm?
Said you're right.
Are
Maybe.
any of the windows to that
Or-
area open?
So what's the plan?
Let's do a D4. Evens, yes. Odds, no.
Let's break
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Odds.
Odds, no.
Yeah.
The windows are closed. And at this, we're going to take a quick break. And then we'll be right back and see what happens to the princess and her peril. Yay! Hello, we are back. Thank you for giving us a little quick break. And we are just about to jump into the pot. So yes, you have just checked out to see if there is an open window. You rolled a 1. There is no open window. There is...
break a window.
No, they're kind of thick windows. They're made to stand up to storms and things. They're kind of thick. You can make out the images behind the window because it's kind of not necessarily frosted, but
That warpy.
Yeah, that
wavy
warpy
kind
stuff.
of Old glass.
yep. Which I learned is actually because they blew like the glass blowing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they used to make windows, and that's why it was like
Oh.
warped. Is because that's the part that was next to the part where they were
It was
blowing.
the center, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of crazy. I didn't realize that. Super cool. And that's why it was cheap. So, anyways, moving on. The things that you learn. So there's kind of those kinds of windows so you can see the shapes behind them moving around. Is there anything you want to see with that, or just kind of...
Yeah, I would like to see what
is going on in there.
All right, roll a perception check.
I get advantage because I'm a bird. Natural 20.
There's lots and lots of pacing going on. The pacing looks more along the lines that she is kind of pacing back and forth, and he's trying to like somewhat follow her, and he's trying to like calm her down, kind of an idea. And he's doing a really, really bad job at it. So every time he tries to calm her down, she gets twice as much more angry. There's a moment where you hear her scream out, and she says, "We're never going to be free." And then they just start yelling.
All right, guys.
Digressing.
I think we can all agree we smell something fishy going on here.
I don't
I don't
smell
feel
it,
like-
I see it.
I don't
Yeah.
think she
I don't
wants to.
think-
However
go
you
back.
sense it, I don't think we should bring in the cavalry.
Mm-mm.
I think we should
I agree.
figure this out ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you think if we...
Is Eleanor still with us? Because she would have.
No.
Like, she's not here.
Mm-mm.
She's
She's back.
stayed down.
She's with the dinghy.
Yeah, she's with the bananas.
Maybe she'll pay us
I feel like
not
she's
to
gonna ditch
take her
us.
back. Maybe we should go talk to her and be like,
should-
"Hey, so we could send them in, and they're giving us $100 grand, or you could give us some money and we won't tell anyone where you're at."
I say we go to the source of all of these problems
I like
Why
where
don't we
and we
just
find out what's going on.
don't we
Yeah,
sneak
I
into
think
the
that's number
princess's
one.
room?
Hmm?
Why don't we sneak into the princess's room?
it's night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just
It's
swim up,
bustling though.
stealth
There's lots
mode,
of people moving everywhere.
Put some mud on our face. It'll wash off as soon as we get in the
We
ocean,
all don't
we'll
need to
we'll
go
look
talk to the
cool.
princess.
I'll go.
I'm super charming. I'll go talk to the
Yeah,
princess.
but you are a twig, so you need at least someone with you.
Yeah.
I'll go with him.
And then everybody
I'm
else
deeply
stays on the
sneaky.
beach
I'm
to
sneaky.
cause a commotion. I like this distraction idea, guys.
I'm a sneaky sneak.
Alright, you and me.
Let's
Princess
do it.
duty.
Let's do it.
We'll cause a distraction.
All right,
What do you
yeah.
want to do?
I am an expert kidnapper too. If we need to,
Plan B.
yeah.
Evacuate.
That's our plan B every time.
How far away?
I didn't
is
know I
the
was a
boat
good
from
kidnapper
the
until about
shore?
3 days ago.
The shore. So the boat is
5 days
in the
ago.
center of the crescent, and the boat is about 200 feet away from the shore. So it's kind of in the middle of everything. So if you get close to it, they're going to see you. As soon as you get out of the shore, of the tree line, you're kind of like a little beacon.
Well, I can turn invisible.
Nice. That'll help.
I'm a
Oh
Dwago.
right, they all have dark vision because of that stupid tattoo.
Can you turn me invisible?
And they can't get wet.
Yeah.
And they can't get wet.
Man, there goes my tidal wave spell. That's stupid.
I didn't prepare it for you.
I mean, that'd be good against the ship.
I don't know how to
It
make
would
other
be.
people invisible, but you're sneaky.
Yeah, we'll be alright.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I'll just hold my breath and swim underwater. How far out is it?
200 feet from the shore this way.
Oh, I'll be fine.
It's much further up this direction.
Are they
Yeah, we'll be fine.
like what race
How deep
are
is the
they? Like
water
the
the ship is?
princess and the Mr. Dude.
It's deep water.
The princess is obviously human. The dude, do another perception check.
Yeah, that's why I immediately was like, you're not doing it.
I'll make it a medium size roll since you've already seen him once.
That is a dirty 20.
He's a Triton.
Oh.
Who is?
The dude that
The Walmart guy.
she's with.
Oh, he looks like a Walmart. Yeah.
He is the thing that
Walmart
is fishy
noble.
and smelling.
Interesting.
So, I say the three of us
Okay, team distraction.
start a fire.
Just
I
want to
can
say I
definitely start.
said that from the beginning.
Yes, we can definitely start a forest fire right now if you want.
Well, maybe, yeah. Maybe let us...
Yeah,
Should we
give them
start?
like
Yeah,
20
you guys
minutes.
Yeah, let's
start,
get in the water.
and then
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
Yes.
give it a minute, and then we'll start going around lighting fires in various locations.
My bird will watch you guys, firstly to make sure that you're not in too much peril, but also to kind of give us a sign that you're ready.
That you're clear.
Yeah, clear to have a massive fire in the forest.
He'll have to give you the sign.
And if you have to look through your familiar's
invisible.
eyes, I can just carry you on my back.
I'll be underwater.
Because I'm crazy strong, and you're... What is your race?
Tiefling.
Oh, you're a medium creature, so I can
Yeah.
carry you.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
We'll go.
Team A or
we're-
Team B?
We're sneaking.
Well, we're Team A and B because we have Plan A and Plan B. So
Plan
we're the C team.
I like it.
Okay, so you're sneaking
For
with you.
catastrophe.
Okay, and you guys are sneaking up to the shoreline, and you're going invisible, and you are...
We're going to the shoreline.
Okay.
I thought I was going to swim.
Okay, you can swim.
Yeah.
What are you?
We're trying to get out to the boat.
Okay.
Star.
Yeah.
So
right,
you're both going to have
yeah.
to swim. What are
Yeah.
you doing, by the way?
I'm with them.
Okay.
But I'm
So
gonna
you're still up on the
swim
mountain.
Yep, we're still on
Getting ready
distractions.
to start a huge
underwater the whole
fire.
time.
About to start a huge fire.
I have so many fire spells.
I have Druidcraft.
I don't think I
Okay.
can.
So you guys get out there, and you turn invisible. You start,
Anything.
and you have stealth, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do stealth.
And I'm swimming underwater.
Yeah, so you're gonna have it with actually. Can you breathe underwater?
No, but I'm going to hold my breath.
All right, do stealth with advantage then.
I got a good constitution.
I'm swimming invisible.
Yeah, so you can stay on the top.
19.
19. So you take a few breaths. You know, real slow to come up out of the water. Take a quick breath. Dip
Yeah.
back under. Swim
do
as far
that.
as you can.
I'll do the spin.
Were we able to get across the beach and into the water without issue?
Yeah, if you start off on the side, it's more like 400 feet, so it takes you a while. You're not in a rush, right?
No.
Oh, we're sneaking.
And so, yeah, so you guys make it there pretty easily.
Sneaky swimming.
Basically, you're at
We're
the
Navy SEALs,
side
man.
of the boat. If you were at this boat here, then it would be close to the front
Is
of
that a
it.
ladder? I have weak little arms.
Just climb on my back.
So you're at the front of the boat because that's the direction that everything's pointing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, you can go around to the ladder. You can try to scale part of the boat if you so desire. What would you guys like to do?
Whatever is the nearest thing to her.
I'm gonna hold on to him.
The nearest thing to her is to go to the very back of the boat and climb and scale, but it's going to be harder to do because there's not a lot of things to hold on to.
Sounds sneaky. I got it. That's cool. That's
We're
cooler.
ninjas.
That's cooler for the story.
While you're there, do you want to sever the rudders so they can't run away?
It's an excellent idea.
It is back there. It is further down, but you can.
I mean, it's
mess
just
it
a
up.
rope, really. Just-
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Hulk smash that.
I'll be right back.
How are you going to destroy it? It's so it's you see down near the
I'm a
bottom.
sailor, so I would probably know how to do it.
Are you a sailor?
Yes, I
Yeah.
am.
Oh,
He's our sailor.
man.
Perfect.
Okay,
So, I would probably know.
actually, just do a regular D20. Anything above 10, you could do it. You did it.
That is exactly a 10.
All right, 10 or above. You made it. You beat it. So you swim down underneath, and you see the rudder. It's one that you're familiar with. Slightly different, but you understand exactly how to get in there, snap a little bit of the ropes and things that are controlling it, and you even get some like
It's just completely untethered now.
yeah. So it's just kind of like floating slightly side to side. Yeah. So you've definitely disabled this boat. It will not be able to escape.
Add that to your story.
Definitely.
Disabled. Alright, now
Navy
get,
motherfucking sea.
now get on my back.
The Metal Gear music starts.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
I'm gonna rage.
I'm like, hold on. Let me get my,
You do it underwater.
Yeah, I'm gonna go underwater and rage.
let me get my
Nice.
harmonica.
Little bubbles and stuff like
Oh.
that.
You hear very soft harmonica on your back.
Theme music.
All right, so you start climbing up. This is a athletics check.
Okay.
I'm on his back.
And it's gonna be.
And
I am
You are
raging.
raging, so you
Yeah.
I
have it
have
with
weak
advantage.
arms, but I'm not
Advantage.
exactly skinny.
Let's make it just a regular roll. So your advantage. And
Oh yeah,
disadvantage
Bardic
cancel out.
Inspiration with my
Okay.
harmonica.
Okay.
You hearing the spy music?
Like
You're
a mouse. It's nice.
dun,
stealthy.
16.
Yeah, so you're able to start climbing up this
You
thing.
get to add D8.
There's a very
you don't
tense.
have to use it. You just have it.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's gonna be multiples, so I'm gonna wait.
There's a moment where you're climbing up and you feel him slip, and you reach down and grab him before he can hit the water. And so
Legs on.
you kind of pull him back up, and you continue to crawl up to the side. You are now basically holding onto the ledge that is open windows on the back side. You can just crawl through the window, but as soon as you do, they're definitely going to know that you're right there.
Okay. Do you have anything that can make us really quiet? Do you have silence?
Why talk too quiet?
Okay.
Quiet's not in my bag.
quiet is not in my
Weren't you guys going to talk?
We might have been the worst two to send on this.
No, we're here to convince them.
Okay.
We're being charismatic, remember?
Yeah, but how do we convince them while we come through a window wet, dripping?
So we don't come through the window, we gotta come through the top.
There's like a bunch of pirates up there, dude.
Well, you got me this far, I'm invisible, so just...
Oh, you're invisible.
I completely forgot about that.
Just toss me
go
up
in the
there.
window. Just crawl over me.
Well, I'm gonna open the window, they'll know that.
It's open.
Well, the windows are open in the back.
open.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're letting the breeze through.
Oh, now they're letting the break.
Well, the fronts are all closed where you were at. The back sides are open.
It's the wrong side.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, go in there.
All right, so you start. Still do a
Water
stealth check
dripping everywhere.
with advantage.
Will not be obvious at all.
I take the harmonica out.
You have advantage because of visibility.
Yep.
I don't know if I need it, but... 18.
18. There are some moments when you're coming out into the room. You can definitely hear the conversations that's going on. They're more at this point at the end of their argument, and they're kind of just consoling each other. You're hearing the Triton Walmart noble saying things like, "Hey, it's going to be okay. We're going to get through this. We'll survive this. You know, we've come this far. It's going to be okay." And the water from your swim starts to somewhat seep into the ground and starts to reach out towards them, but it stops before they actually take any notice of it. You are now in the room, completely invisible. They are distracted and just consoling one another.
Well, I didn't tell anybody else this, but I didn't think this far. So,
I'm no idea what we're gonna do right now.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Do you want us to do?
Yeah, are we starting the fire?
Yeah, they can.
Are you starting the fire?
Let's let them go for a second.
Yeah.
We did really good,
Distraction
guys.
time.
So
Okay.
Because it'd be great to get him out of the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the key to get the distraction? What was the trigger?
Whenever the bird,
Yeah,
I was
the bird-
supposed to.
the
I was
bird-
supposed to-
bird
I was supposed to
sees
get a
something.
signal.
Yeah, the bird would see
The
them,
bird just sees me working out
him
on the
on the
side.
back.
He's doing
pull-ups.
pull-ups. Is that the signal?
Oh. I look back at the bird. I'm like,
one-handed.
All
So the
right.
bird takes off.
legs crossed.
The bird could just tell me telepathically.
Never mind. So the bird tells you he's in there. He's doing pull-ups on the outside of the back of the boat. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
I have sun bolt I could use, right?
some what's?
Sun bolt. Will that cause
Oh.
a fire?
Whoa.
Yeah, you
Radiant
could do that.
Monk.
You could start it.
Yeah, radiant sun bolt.
Yeah, with the like focused in, just like what are the magnet? Not magnets.
Like Dragon Ball Z key punches.
I'll say more like magnifying glass in the sun. But yeah, okay.
Oh
That
yeah.
works, yeah.
Well, it's nighttime.
There you go.
Are you just gonna like extend your sword into a tree and then just let it catch on fire?
Yeah.
I like it.
I rage and I just start cutting trees down with my flaming sword and just loudly, as a
Oh
large
my
creature,
gosh.
thump through the forest. We're supposed to create a distraction.
Yeah.
They
So,
said be loud. I said yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Is my
going
sun
to
bolt loud?
go
Wouldn't it
to
make like a
section
big
they're not doing this in,
Mhm.
and I'm going to
Yeah, this
cast the
is
spell
happening.
Tidal Wave, but because I am a scribe wizard, I can change the damage type to
Oh.
any other damage type within my spellbook,
Okay.
so it's going to be fire damage.
Okay.
This massive
Tidal
Yeah.
Is it gonna hit the boat
uh,
or just
Just
the
through-
just
just
the
rampage
the
through the
forest? Definitely not the boat that my teammates
Ah.
are.
Maybe the two dinghies. You should maybe.
Yeah, smoke their dinghies.
Well, we
That's
are trying
way
to
far
convince
away.
them and talk to them about that, and maybe attacking them on the shore might not be the best idea.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
convinced the
Let's
princess,
just
not
be
the
loud and then we
pirates.
can
Yeah, we don't care
disappear.
about the
Yeah.
I
pirates,
care
that's
about
fine.
the pirates.
Yeah.
Burn pirates.
Yeah.
burn the pirates? All right. So the
The
flame
forest.
waves on the forest. So with you just hacking
La, la,
through.
la, 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 la.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, these things start toppling over. Everything starts flaming up. You have a tidal wave coming through, and then you are with your sunbeam, right? And you're like, oh, this is. These
Yeah.
guys are—they're very excessive.
What do I do?
I'm like, this is a little much. I didn't think we wanted this much higher. But
That's
I
the
guess.
perfect
Start
idea.
kicking dirt on
Then
it,
I'm
try
just
to put it out.
moving away. I'm not staying with
Putting
you guys.
stuff
I'm
on.
lying through the forest.
All right, so after a
like-
while, they start. You're hearing them kind of just consoling each other, and then from your point of views, you hear the pirates start ringing bells. Like, fire! Fire on the mountain!
Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's go. Should we go back on the boat?
So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
No, y'all are our backup.
Yeah, we are.
Not leaving
No,
us.
should we go back on the boat and come around?
No.
No?
I don't think an ambush is what they're wanting.
Because
No, y'all are the cavalry.
they don't have a boat because we
did
disabled
take out
that.
They can't turn the boat. You're right.
That's a
So
wonderful.
if we come in and we kind of go in the center of the two things, they
Well, I see y'all in a day. I'm gonna hike down a mountain and navigate a boat in the dark around.
It's only a
I
mile
have
and a
night
half.
vision.
And she has the night vision.
yeah.
It'll take like.
And we're fast. We're literally the fastest.
Yeah.
You don't get our
Super
input.
fast.
He's doing chin-ups, and I'm already in
Yeah.
the room, so y'all make this
Okay,
decision.
so what do you guys think we
I
should
mean,
do?
we could try. I mean, can you make me fly or levitate or anything?
No.
Yeah, because you can't swim.
No. I
So-
mean, I could walk across the bottom, but I
heavy are
don't know
you?
how deep the water is. I don't know. I'm a
Well, they
I'm a
said, remember,
small
it's really
creature,
deep
but
there.
I'm an automaton. They don't have a specific weight for autonomes.
They don't.
I don't think that's an option.
So that's
They
kind
said
of
it
like
was
a
deep.
Tom question. How heavy would I be in my
Too-
small form?
Too heavy to swim.
You're an anchor. You would
Even with
definitely
my
be able to
19
be
strength?
walking on the bottom without any problems whatsoever. Swimming is not your thing.
I need floaties.
Floating is not your thing.
Does the when you go down, does it crunch the metal?
If it's too deep, absolutely. The question is how deep is it?
Yeah, that's scary.
I mean, are they anchored?
They are.
Well, then they
So-
can't be that deep.
I'm gonna
Anchors can
climb
go
up
pretty
the
deep.
Exactly.
anchor.
And you're
Yeah,
right,
I'm
and
gonna
you're-
wade out into the
Not to the
fucking
crushing
ocean.
depths.
Not to the crushing depths, obviously, but
And
still.
I'm gonna climb up the anchor chain.
It's just like in Pirates of the
It's gonna be
Caribbean.
like
Yeah.
800 feet.
Actually,
it'll take
it
like
is very
14
much
turns to climb up.
Like that'd be cool. Like
So right now you're currently a mile and a half in at the top of the mountain setting fire to everything. It's going to take you at least 15, 20 minutes to get to the water line or to the ocean, and then another 20 to 30 minutes to
Wait.
get over to the boat.
What if
Yeah.
I jump?
How long?
Oh, you
to-
mean just straight off
Just
the
off
side
the
of the
mountain.
cliff?
How long to just
I'm
go
picking
back
up.
down?
All
I'm picking up
damage?
the old man, and I'm.
he is just
How much longer would it take you just to go back the other mile and a half and grab the thing and go
Yeah.
around?
The boat.
It's gonna take all that time to do that.
You have to go down, go into the water, climb up. Just go back to the boat and just
How
It's a
long
mile
would
and
it
a half
take for us
that
to
way
sail
or a
the
mile
boat
and a half
around?
that way.
It would take about the same time to get to the ocean or to the water line, and then the boat would be faster because it's
Okay, then let's go to the
skimming
boat.
over the top.
There you go.
Let's go back to the boat.
All right.
Perfect.
Because then you're
So
just
you
kinda
guys-
trapping them in, even if they take the little buoys.
I didn't know y'all were on top of the mountain, so I thought y'all were like down
Yeah, no, we went down.
on the beach, kind of lighting fires down
So-
there.
No. we stayed
went,
on
we
top.
went down.
Okay.
I have Tensor's floating disc, so that can mean that I can sit on it and float over to the boat, just in case they need help. I can, I don't know, throw a fireball on the boat if they need it. Do we want me to stay here for backup?
That might be.
How many of those discs do you have out?
One.
So I was gonna say, you could,
It is a
if
disc.
we have to take
I was
the
gonna say you
princess-
could carry me on that because it follows you, right?
Yes.
So while
Yeah,
they're
but how's he
figuring
gonna
that
get
out,
out
Huh?
You
what
have
is
20
hap-
minutes.
there?
What is happening on the ship?
So everybody is on the ship who is a pirate is going to the
Adventure
edge of the boat to see what's going on. You hear the captain yelling different things down to the crew. You're not exactly sure what she's saying, but it's mostly like, it doesn't matter. Get back to your jobs.
Oh, so they're not like frantically trying to put the fire out.
Yeah, but they're captivated by this fire, and she's trying to whip them back into shape. Like, forget it. Just we got to get off this island. We got to move. We got to get out of here.
What are the princess and the Triton doing?
Did the Walmart man leave to go see what was going on at least?
Yeah, so at first they're kind of like afraid to go outside, and they realize that they're talking about fire, and then they go out the door as well, and they start looking with everybody else.
So before the princess steps out behind them, I'm gonna like use prestidigitation to like make a noise or whisper behind her so that she kind of turns around and stays in the room.
Oh, are you trying to get the
Trying to separate
Walmart?
them too.
Okay. Roll 2 d20s. Roll the first one for the Walmart guy. Let's see what number you get.
3.
He doesn't see it. Roll for the princess. You need a high roll for this one.
4.
You see her kind of like hesitate just a moment, but they're still really, really close to each other, and they both continue. They haven't left the room just yet. You have a moment to do something else if you need to.
Just grab her and run.
But you're invisible. Can you just tap her?
Yeah, just like I'm gonna get up real close to her, and the moment that like they get to the door, I'm gonna like shut the door between her and him.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you slam the door, and she jumps back with fear of like what's going on. He takes a moment like to stop, and he looks behind. And he's like a draft, and he goes in and starts to reaching for the door handle to open it up again.
Do you lock it?
Are you locking it?
Oh yeah.
As soon as he reaches the door handle, he starts to turn it and you hear this. You need to unlock the door. It's, sweetie, the wind. It must have
Lock the door
behind
us.
It must have locked the door. And she's like, I don't know what's going on. So she's reaching for the lock. You're still invisible. She has no idea you're there.
At this point, I'm gonna announce myself, and the goal is I'm here to rescue you, and I know of your plight. I'm gonna try and convince her that I'm with Eleanor and her group, and use that, the older pirate, and just be like, I'm here to rescue you. If she has questions.
So she starts to like her back's against the wall, right? And so she starts to like move sideways. Do an insight check.
16.
She's making her way to the desk. As soon as she starts making her way to the desk, you realize there is a decorative letter opener on the desk. It's in the shape of a dagger, but it's obviously not a dagger. But it'll still stab you if she gets a hold of it. Who are you? What is it you want here? What is it? What are you doing here?
Man, I can't come up off the top of my head, but like some fantastical lie to convince her that
It's about you're with Eleanor, right?
yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm pulling shit out of my ass.
I don't know anything about Eleanor. I have no idea what.
Oh, there are things in the works you don't even understand. You've gotten yourself mixed into things that you don't. You really need to come with me right now. I've heard you in the room. You don't even think you can escape. Here's your way out. Make your choice now, and then.
As soon as you say that, she lunges over for the letter opener, grabs it, and turns around and starts waving it wildly in the air. You're still invisible, right?
Window.
Yeah, I have her back to the window.
I'm gonna come up to the window.
All right, so she's really focusing on him, so you're completely invisible to her.
I'm still trying to convince her.
Are you visible or invisible still?
I'm visible.
Okay. So do you work for my husband? Is that who sent you? Is that why you're here?
No, I'm here to kill him.
You're here to kill who?
I work for whoever you work for.
Okay.
I'm on your team.
You're not convincing her.
I'm on your side.
I'm gonna speak now.
Okay.
Princess.
Is that what you say?
Yes.
I'm gonna speak.
Princess, what do you want?
She even drops the knife and spins around. And like,
She's really bad at this.
I know. I'm terrifying. You're gonna scream. Don't scream. What do you want? What's your plan?
I just want to be left alone. Leave me alone.
Okay, but what are you trying to? What's your end game? Are you here unwillingly or willingly?
Both.
Okay, well, what do you want?
I want to be left alone.
Besides
Why are
left
you
alone,
here? Why is
yes.
it your? Who sent you here? Who?
Your husband? Or your
And the guys at the door is like, something's wrong, Captain. You gotta get down here.
Tell him you're changing.
There's windows. They can see that he's not changing.
Okay.
As you can see.
Aren't the windows to the outside? How can they?
Yeah, they're
repelling
outside.
like the SWAT team.
Yeah, they're the circular whatever windows that they can see through, like people moving around. They just can't see the actual things.
Princess, you're gonna tell us what's going on in a minute, and I'm just gonna jump out the window with her, and we're going.
Oh!
See, this This is
We're
why
gonna
we
try
came
and-
with the boat. This is why we came with the boat.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna rage and jump out, grab
I'm
her.
like,
So in the middle of your guitar playing, whoa! Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna start looking. I'm gonna very quickly rampage through this room and grab anything that seems interesting, and then, and then jump out the window.
So you managed to grab like a few. There's like clothes. There's like a few things in here that are valuable, like a
Anything
small
that looks like
chest.
it's the princesses, I'm trying to put in my bag.
Not very much stuff in here. It looks like it's the princesses, but you grab whatever you
Or
want.
or Captain Morgan. Or
There's-
valuable.
yeah.
All three.
So you
letter
end up
opener.
grabbing like some books. You end up grabbing like a small, like it's like not a chest, but like a jewelry box is better. You grab a jewelry box, you shut it real quick, and you grab it, and you're like ah, and you like hear them breaking down the door as you just jump out of the window. You, however, are already in the water.
I'm already swimming with her.
Yeah, she is trying to put up a fight, but really not doing a good job. She's also just trying not to drown.
Hey, dunk her.
Save your breath. Don't drown.
Stop fighting.
Just you're already in the water. Just swim now.
There's
Don't
a
be
point.
stupid.
There's a point where she just kind of gives up and says, "It's fine. I know. I'm just gonna die.
We're not trying to kill
I'm
you. Shut
gonna
up.
die. Do
Shut
it."
up. If you don't shut up, then I am gonna kill you.
I'm
I'm annoyed.
annoyed. So yeah. So she just gives up. She's had enough.
All right.
Um,
Hold on to my back.
You
and-
keep swimming. They are all looking around for whoever it is doing this. It doesn't take them long to figure out that you are in the water behind the boat. At which point they start casting some light in your area that lights you up.
Counterspell.
There's multiple. So when one light goes out, there's like 3 others that are also casting
well, that
lights.
wasn't wasted. There's multiple.
So yeah, so they all see you and they're like, well, that was well tried, but you might as well give up.
I'm swimming.
Still swimming.
I go underwater. Hold your breath. I'm gonna take you underwater.
They can still see you under the water.
That's fine.
So they say, get the dinghies, go and get them.
We should have destroyed the thing.
We should have.
Destroyed the dinghies. So now they start running out, and they start getting into the dinghies. As soon as you come back up for air,
Which way? We're swimming like out to sea, right?
Yeah, where's our? Did we
Because
go
I'm
back to
assuming
our
the
boat?
beach is like ringed with pirates also at this
Yes.
point.
Yeah, we're going out to sea, buddy.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to keep up, but
Do
that's
you have
not
any
going
cool
well.
spells? Do something, Magic Man.
do something, Magic Man. We need you to do something, Magic Man.
Do you have like create boat?
Yeah. I cast.
Create
Do I see like do they have cannons or are they bringing they rolling guns out or whatever?
Oh, the
Oh,
dinghies.
yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
destroy
yeah.
the dinghies?
No, dinghies are fire. Are they rolling out cannons or what?
Oh yeah, the cannons are out, but they can't turn the boat to aim the cannons at you.
Destroy the dinghies. That's what's gonna catch us.
Yeah, the dinghies are coming to get you. So they are coming back around. At this point, you 3 have made it to the other boat and are starting to come across.
Do I see the lights go up and
Do you
the
see
chase?
them all lighting up? You can see everything going on.
Well, my bird would probably also tell us that.
Oh yeah, you can say that everything's in fan. They're in the water. They're swimming. Their dinghies are catching up. They're not going to make it.
Well, we better-
You are now surrounded by dinghies and multiple swords as they're all pointing down at you.
The bird is just gonna start like diving and calling and just trying to distract.
Oh man. You hear a shot from the captain. Let's see.
So are these lights like following us or?
Yeah, they're just casting the spell and just moving the light as you guys are moving around.
What kind of range do they have? Like we get away from the boat, they can't move pretty. We can get 120 feet within 30 seconds before dinghies can arrive.
You can't swim that fast. It's like 30 feet if you're like a Triton, but if you're not, it's like 15, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's half of
difficult
your
terrain.
movement.
Okay, but these dinghies are gonna take a couple of minutes to leave from their whatever they're
already at
ferrying
the boat.
stuff.
They're already at the boat. They've been moving cargo
Yeah,
back and
they
forth.
were going to the distraction and taking people to the beach, and then now they have to get back to the boat and get past the boat to us.
Oh, yeah. No, they didn't do that.
No,
They-
yeah, he
they
said
kept
that
on-
they didn't.
The captain was yelling at them to keep working.
Okay,
Like,
well,
let
then
it
they,
burn.
they would have to. I'm saying we can't get out of 120 feet before dinghies can arrive.
You can probably make it 60 feet, and then they're around you.
So they get there in 12 seconds?
They're in like fast boats. The boats can move like twice as much as you guys can.
Okay. I guess I'm confused.
So the boat was next to the boat. The dinghies are next to the big boat.
In the front, loading it, working, and
Yeah, on
then
the
we
side.
jumped out the back and were automatically swimming away before like they knew to come.
Yeah, so the captain told you guys to go. So let me show you what it looks like on the map real quick. Make it a little easier. This is the boat. They're over here in the... Can I draw? I bet you I can draw.
I guess I'm just confused at how organized pirates should be to be able to like organize a pursuit within 30 seconds of us jumping out a window.
So you guys are in the back of the boat. So that's only, what, 60?
Yeah. And he had like a 30-second head start because he jumped out with the princess before.
Okay, so I'll give you guys 100 feet then. And then you're surrounded.
I mean, in the end, I don't think you're able to outrun.
No, yeah. I thought we could get outside of the light and be out in the dark water, so they wouldn't be able to like locate us immediately. We wouldn't have to be like searching for
They
us.
all
so.
have dark vision.
Yeah, they can still see you.
They do, you know.
Because of the tattoos.
Okay.
Yeah. So it wouldn't matter anyway.
Yep, so they're there. They see you. They're all
We're
around
still
you. They got
swimming.
swords.
Yeah, I mean,
So
They
we're
got
gonna
swords
get
to
we're
you
gonna
guys.
get to our boat, I guess.
And you guys are on your boat heading over, right?
Yeah, with not Amelia.
Eleanor.
Eleanor?
Eleanor.
Eleanor's not there.
What?
Fucking knew it. I knew she was gonna fucking dip.
That's
Eleanor
what I told her.
is
We should run
missing.
her with
The
us.
boat is there. The dinghy is
Oh.
there.
But
Eleanor is not.
I'm just gonna start like calling her name. Be like, get to the boat. Come on, we're leaving. Eleanor, come on.
Are there
Nope.
footsteps in the sand that go somewhere?
There are. They are moving away from the crescent and the where the Pites are at. She's walking the opposite direction. The
I'm
back
gonna
side
She's
of the
hiding
crescent.
something, and I don't like it.
I'm just gonna yell out and be like, you're not gonna get your ship back if you don't come. Let's go.
As you say
very,
this,
very glad you guys are worried about Eleanor while we're about to die. And you know we're about to die because of your bird.
so I'm gonna, since we're at the edge of the light, I'm gonna cast pyrotechnics to do a 20-foot cube of thick black smoke,
oh, there you go.
and then I'll be making a commotion on one end. I'll like take the princess and go. I'll keep them occupied.
And then I'll go underwater because I'm assuming they can't see through water with their vision.
Correct.
So I'll go underwater and start swimming.
So he should be out into the inky blackness while I'm making a commotion in the fog,
We're gonna
using
take- we're gonna take-
prestidigitation to make it seem like we're still in there.
Yeah, the prestidigitation and the fog is gonna make the situation happen correctly. So she's very difficult terrain now because she herself is now kicking and flailing against you. You're dunking her.
Yeah, just knock her out.
Yeah, I'll knock her
Docking
out.
her out. There you go. So now
Yeah.
she's very cooperative.
Yeah.
Very. It's like you can do anything at this moment.
Yeah.
Just drag her anywhere you want.
And that smoke lasts for a minute.
So yeah, so it's filling up, and they're just trying to. They cut the light because it's just going to make more shadows and more bad stuff happen. So they cut the light and they start doing their best trying to find you guys. Do a quick stealth in there for yourselves. Do it with advantage because you got noise going off everywhere.
Well, I'm not trying to be stealthy.
Well, you said
I'm
that-
trying to get their attention on me to get him an escape
Is
route.
all the noise and stuff on yourself, or is it just in your general direction?
Yes, it's everywhere away from him.
Okay, so do a stealth check with advantage. That way, are they going after one of your noises in your general direction, or are they going after you in the general direction?
14.
14. You notice that they only have the two dinghies, and both of them are moving in the directions of your noises. So you are, for the moment, not captured. However, on the boat, the three of you guys are yelling out for Eleanor and figuring out where she's at, and you guys see a glowing light on the back end of the island. And the light is in the size of a ring, and the ring is getting larger.
Is it
And
a
larger.
teleport?
It's not a teleportation symbol. It is a gate.
She flipped the coin.
Do I have the coin on me still?
Oh.
Do you have the coin?
I had it.
I have the coin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know then.
Do you have the coin?
Because
Do
I
I
have
have the coin?
You have your coin.
Yeah, I have my coin.
Then
I mean, she
maybe
could
she had
have took the mission too.
Yeah, she could have. She could have lied to us this whole time.
So you see this teleportation gate opening larger and larger and larger. As it's opening
It
up,
takes half an hour to open, so we got time.
Okay, so we're leaving. We're
Throw the coin on the dinghy.
let's go.
as you guys get on the boat and you start sailing off, your
Distracting
two castaways that you grabbed and pull on board, they have no idea what's going on. They're like, all right, let's go. What are we doing?
We're saving our friends. Let's go.
So they're all with you. So they start sailing the boat, moving in the direction. You're not there. You can't help them. You start moving in that direction. You start getting about halfway in between, and you start hearing trumpets and things sound from the gate.
Okay, so
And they're the
go
trumpets
faster,
of
faster.
the kingdom, the Azure Mount trumpets.
Oh no. Okay.
And you hear
Something was
large
fishy.
amounts of people coming from that.
Okay,
different
so
direction.
we're just trying to hurry up. I start screaming, go, hurry, let's go.
So they trim the sails. They start
Faster.
moving quicker. As you start getting close, the pirates start noticing that that's you guys, that you're coming, and they start calling out. And you start hearing them yell, "Turn the boat! Get the cannons ready! Get this ready!" And they can't do it. Something's wrong, and so there's panic going on top of the boat. Yeah.
Is there any way to fix that boat real fast? Or is that going to take time?
They have to go into the water and repair the stuff that he messed up underneath.
Okay, cool.
So
we're
it's going
good.
to take them at least probably a good hour, if not more, to get that fixed.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So you know that Azure Mount people have been summoned. They're making their way over. You're making your way to the pirate boat. You've got the unconscious princess with you.
Yeah, does she have like a thing on? Corset? I've seen
Yeah,
Pirates of
she's
the
becoming
Caribbean.
heavy.
I will cut that.
You've seen Pirates of
Obviously,
the
you've never been to Singapore. Yes, so you release her from the heavy weight that's dragging her, you both down to the bottom. She is lighter, and you are making your way out.
Yeah.
Because they're not able to turn the boat, your guys' boat comes up alongside and you're able to get onto that one.
So you're on our boat now?
Yeah.
At this point, you start seeing them trying to shoot arrows. They're trying to shoot guns, but because it's such much further away than their reach, it's not happening.
So
Do another stealth check to see if they find you.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm hanging out in the fog, but that's not a concentration spell. I can do other stuff. So I would cast Enemies Abound on one of the pirates.
Okay, what does that one do?
So he needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
DC 16.
Intelligence DC 16. 13. Fails.
So on failed save, target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends. Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success.
So you hear him on
I
top
choose
of
the toughest, meanest, badass-looking pirate, and now he's going nutso on his pirate buddies.
Great. So you hear him yell out, "I found him!" And he turns around and you hear him, "What are you doing?" So you hear this battle commencing on this small dinghy of like 4 or 5 guys. And they're just beating the hell out of each other and they're trying to subdue them. So there's this whole commotion going on top of this boat. Are you going to try to get away at this point?
I'm holding concentration on it.
How far away back are they?
At this point, it's like 150 feet.
How fast can I get there by myself now?
Well, you have the boat. You can just sail over there.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's the front of the boat area, or no, sorry, the back of the boat area, there's no cannons back there.
Oh, and they can't see us because of the fog.
They can
Right?
kind of
It's
see.
only 20-foot cube.
No, the dinghies, because the dinghies are inside the fog, right? Is that what's
Yeah, the
going on?
dinghies are inside the fog.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
lost.
Not the big
Right
boat.
over
I don't
the
really care about the big
dinghies,
boat
dude.
right now.
Yeah, the dinghies, you guys can move pretty quick.
We can get up to them kind of sneakily.
Yeah, you could do
That
that.
fog only lasts a minute, though.
Ooh,
So-
yeah, it's probably gonna lot. It's gonna when you have
That's
this
why I
idea.
have them fighting, and then
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like kind of like hanging out under the boat while they're like kicking
Smash
Do you
away
want-
from
do
the
you
other
have-
dinghy.
I mean, I do.
Drop one.
on the big boat, or
Yeah, if the cloud is a 20-foot radius, so if they're both in the
No,
cloud,
not
then
the
just drop
big
a
boat.
fireball in the
The
cloud.
Oh,
dinghy.
On the
okay.
dinghies.
Definitely get underwater then. I don't want you.
I
to
can't.
Be blown up.
You're on the boat.
I'm on the boat, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
you're with us on the boat.
We're trying to save him, right?
I
He has
dive
fire
down.
resistance as
All
well.
right, so you duck down and you do
I just fireball.
fireball, and it lights up that whole area just as the cloud dissipates. And you see that one dinghy is looking off like at least 30 feet away from where you're currently at, and the other dinghy is really close, but they're all just beating the hell out of each other. Which one are you going to be throwing the fireball at? The one that they're fighting at, or the one that's further away?
Oh. I don't think the ones that are infighting are a huge problem, are they?
No.
I'm just going to blow up the other one.
Go ahead and roll to hit, and we're going to see if you hit
It's a saving throw. Does the boat make its dex save?
Yeah, that's the question. Rolling a... No, it does not. Roll a 5. So yeah, the boat does not get out of the way. It doesn't. It sees the firebolt coming.
Takes full damage.
It knows it's going to get hit, and it doesn't like firebolts because it's made of wood.
At this
everyone-
So you need
at
this
this point,
guy.
I'm swimming for.
Harmonica still in the mouth.
Yeah,
Awesome.
for sure. That sounds dramatic as fuck.
I'm just sitting there drinking. I'm tired.
Throw me a rope!
I'm tired.
I'm gonna take the princess into the little room where she was sleeping before and put her back to sleep.
Tie her up.
A cup of water, some,
Tie her up.
be really nice like I was to the other one. Just try to make a good impression.
Still,
and I'm just gonna
still
sit.
tie her out.
Tie
I'm
her
just
up.
gonna sit there and wait until she wakes up. Just
Okay.
a nice smile. Wait. Just try to
Yeah,
be
it doesn't take her.
friendly.
It doesn't take her too long to wake up, but you're up on the top.
I would have gone down there with her.
Oh, so you're inside the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You're on the top.
Yeah.
Maybe you should
Do
be on the
a
top.
perception
That's a
check,
good
disadvantage.
Oh yeah, I guess I should be up there
Disadvantage.
for the checking of things. I forgot I had that.
And then what are you doing besides attacking the boat?
I'm just kind of on top, making sure everything. I'm definitely keeping an eye out for the gigantic plated
Arch.
gate over there.
Perception check for you as well.
14.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. 14.
With disadvantage.
You can
Wait,
tell
no,
they're
that-
they're
was at
moving
disadvantage,
something very
Yeah.
large
I'm just
to the beach.
Okay, then
You're what?
That's pretty
They're
good.
moving something extremely
I
large
thought
to the beach.
I was going at Ed. And then I just
Like another boat?
No, it's on the beach.
Like
It's coming
catapult.
from the land. Catapult would be a good idea. Ian, what'd you roll?
14.
Same thing. You guys both notice at the same time. You're like, what is that? It looks big. Like, why would they bring something that big through a teleportation?
So should we just slip away into the dark?
I mean,
Got the
yeah,
princess?
princess?
let's go.
What are we doing
We'll
here?
go up there and see what that thing is.
Okay, I'll go up there and look, I guess.
Okay. So you get to the top. It's a trebuchet.
It's a trebuchet, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's got its range.
Go.
Uh,
It's a better
it's-
catapult.
It's a very big catapult that is meant to sink ships.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's try to get out of here as fast as possible.
Yep.
Um,
Let's get
as
the
you
princess back up.
as you identify it, you see a flaming ball fly up in the air, going straight towards both you and the pirate ship, and it lands.
How big is this flaming ball? I thought we were like 200 feet apart.
Well, it's not that big. It's,
Okay.
it's
I
large.
was like, it's a comet!
300 feet around.
Who
Wipes
cast
out the
Meteor Storm?
coastline.
Just the diameter. So this cannonball basically flies through the air and it lands 200 feet away from the pirate ship, much further away from you guys. You're not sure if they're aiming for you, but they're definitely aiming for the pirate ship.
Oh, cool.
They're putting
Oh, they really suck.
they're just locking it in. They're ranging it. We gotta
Well,
go.
we can move. They can't.
Yeah.
Am I on the boat?
Yeah,
At this point, yes, you're on the boat.
let's go
With
fast.
all the firebolts and the attacks this direction, you make it onto the boat.
Do you have any wind spells?
Nope.
Wind spells? Do you have any wind spells?
No.
What about your tidal wave? Can you turn into wind?
No.
Or can you use the tidal wave
Can you use
to
the
just...
tidal wave to push us? Give us a big boost?
I have druidcraft. I can make a little puff of wind. That's all I got. A little fan opens up in my hand as I stand behind
Oh,
the
put that on
sail.
me.
I have Fury Blow.
Gonna punch the boat from behind.
Oh no, that is blows, not blows in the air.
Yeah, swim behind the boat and push it.
So at this point, you all hear somebody swimming towards your boat, moving pretty quickly, and he's yelling out, "Isadora! Isadora, where are you?" And you look down into the water, and you can actually see the Triton swimming pretty quickly.
Javelin.
You're gonna attack him. All right. Do a attack roll.
While he's doing, can we set sail?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Let's leave.
Haven't we been set sail?
Yeah, I wanna look
21
like this
to hit.
ship wouldn't be leaving.
Absolutely. Roll for damage.
And
Oh my God.
since
Aim for the spine.
yeah, I have crushing throw. I get to add my. Oh, I'm not raging. I guess so never mind. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're not initiative. You can be raging if you want.
I'm gonna go down and ask who's calling out for. I'm gonna tell her there's someone out there calling for her.
Plus 6.
She's still knocked out.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
still
I
sleeping.
thought you were gonna wake her up.
11
No, wait
points of piercing
patiently.
damage.
11 points of piercing damage. Your spear that you throw goes straight through his chest, and you hear him cry out, and he's trying his best to continue swimming out towards you,
That's her
and he just doesn't.
fault.
He
Kill
can't make
him.
Hey, I think that's the guy that's
it.
actually gonna help.
Isadora!
Get him
And
up
he
here.
falls into the water and goes dark. You don't see him anymore.
Well, someone else.
Good shot!
Because I can't.
That's
can't
going in your song, sir.
Ma'am.
You killed the
Ma'am.
love of her
How
life.
far out was he?
What's that?
How far out was he?
He was about halfway between the two of you guys.
Uh,
Like he was moving.
That was the best javelin throw I've ever seen in my life.
It's like
straight up
positions
100
and aims.
So I'm probably not
Taking
gonna
you to
get
the
him.
Olympics.
What's that?
I'm probably not gonna be able to jump out and get to him. And
Oh no,
Oh,
he's sinking
yeah.
quick.
all right,
And your
I'm
boat
gonna-
is already moving and is picking up pace.
I'm gonna wake her
So
up.
at this point, you've saved the princess.
From an evil Triton abuser.
Yes.
Yeah,
You've saved the
definitely
princess
evil overlord
from the
bad
abuser
fishman.
Yeah, I agree.
and the pirates.
He seemed very abusive.
As you're watching from the back, and you see this pretty clearly,
Seemed gaslighty.
the people on the shore who are definitely Azure Mount guards and things like that are just laying waste to the pirate ship that's out there, the Leviathan.
A good mission.
And they're storming the pirate cave,
Nice.
which you can assume by the numbers that they have. You can make out probably a good 150 soldiers that have come through this gate and are just laying waste to everything. Because your boat is small and quick and efficient, you sail through the night. You have the princess with you. What do you do?
I wake her up.
We should also get rid of that coin so they can't.
Yeah, throw that
Yeah.
coin away.
Just throw it in the water.
Just saying the word and just like throw it into the ocean or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say I do that, and then
Can I make a perception
Did you see
check?
that?
Yeah.
With his super telescope eyes when you see it?
Super
Perceptions,
telescope
just regular
eyes.
perceptions for you guys.
19.
And you know what? I'm going to
What'd
use
you roll?
build for success.
22.
And I'm going to add a D4.
Totally did it.
Natural 20.
No, you
for
can't put guidance to that because you didn't.
I'll add my bardic inspiration.
So I can
Oh,
add a D4.
I'll add mine.
I
That's a 7, so that's a 31.
So a few people notice that you have put it into your pocket.
Give me the. And I just take
22.
it from him and throw it.
Okay.
don't know. Oh, I want to say the thing. Say
Too late. I
Or just-
threw it.
So
No,
did you
no,
see
no.
it fall off into the distance?
We'll ask the Triton
Into the
guy
water.
to say it.
There you go.
When it
Yeah.
gets to him
Yeah.
at the bottom of
He'll,
the
he'll find it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll find it.
He can breathe underwater, so if he's alive, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
He's
a
definitely
ruse. He's going to come
Use it
back
to call
and get us.
AAA.
Yeah,
Triple A.
AAA. Yeah.
So we,
All right,
we don't
so-
think she's gonna be.
I don't know. Let's ask her. I'm gonna wake her up.
I'm still sitting there waiting for her to wake up.
Oh, are you waiting for her
With
to
my
wake up?
cup of water and my bread.
You're
and
so
I'm yelling
nice.
at you. I'm like, don't wake her up. She's sleeping. She's
Okay,
had a long
I
day.
promise.
I have my.
Bam,
I
smack
pull
her
out, I
in
pull
the
out a harp. I'm just playing.
Ding.
The threatening
All
music.
nice music.
No, not threatening.
I'm
What
just
kind of
sitting
harp music
on
is
top
threatening?
with another javelin, just waiting for the
hey.
next thing to
And I'm
come
just
Hey,
trying to
out.
tell her
Javelin
to calm
boy.
down. I'm like, she's a
Stop.
princess. She has manners. We all need to treat her with respect.
She
Okay.
was yelling at those pirates. Didn't
Manners
seem very
aside,
loving.
then I'm gonna shake her. Wake up.
All right, so she wakes up.
Isadora.
And she's like,
Isadora.
she backs up into the bed. And she's
Oh,
like,
we're not gonna kill
What do
you.
you want?
Relax.
Do you want some water?
No.
Start talking.
You gotta wait for that. You gotta wait.
What do you want from me? I don't know what you want. What is it?
We want to know what you want. Hey, did
I
you?
wanted to be left alone, dude.
But
I told you
But
already.
you said you were trapped in
So
the
you
act
didn't
there.
want to get married.
No.
To the Duke.
No.
Okay,
Why
what
would
about
he-
to? Did you know a Trident guy?
What do you? Why are you saying that in the past tense?
Because
we left him behind on that
Where's
other
Nearest?
what's his name?
Nearest. Where's Nearest?
Well, he was trying to help us escape while you were knocked out, and then
The pirates
shot
killed
him. While we were escaping, he got hit, and
the pirates?
yes,
Yeah.
No, the coin people.
the pirates.
No, I saw Morgan stab him in the back of the head.
With
That
That
happened.
doesn't make any sense.
Will you start making things make sense?
Start
Tell us
talking.
everything from the
What do
beginning.
you want to know?
Why were
Tell
you
us
there?
everything from the beginning.
How did you end up
Who do
with...
you work for?
You work for you.
You don't
I
ask...
don't think you work for me.
We're
How did you
trying
end up on
to.
working
If you would
shit?
just shut up and hire us.
Just tell us what you want. Tell us from the beginning.
How did you end up
got
on the Leviathan?
kidnapped.
Start there.
What
Just have a
happened?
mild nosebleed starting.
Besides saying I want to be left alone, what is your goal?
Help us help you!
There is some context.
Nearest paid the pirates to save me from the Duke.
Well, they were an asshole about it, and a lot of people were after you.
Yes.
A lot of people died.
The whole kingdom is
No,
after you.
the Duke was trying to kill me.
Okay, I understand, but he's also trying to find you, probably to kill you still.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
he just destroyed the ship. Look, you can see it. The fire over there.
So we rescued you.
Yeah.
From the Duke's rescue.
You're welcome.
They had a trebuchet. They were shooting it. Great balls of fire.
Your boyfriend almost made it out alive. We tried everything we could to save him.
We were trying. So it
He
might have-
died in my arms.
Oh,
A
so
valiant hero.
she breaks down.
And he
just
said he wanted to
crying
go
and
back to
crying.
the ocean.
So we sent him back.
So we left. So we gave him an honorable
To his
funeral at
people.
sea.
Fishman burial.
Yeah.
And so she's very racked by the fact that,
I'm so
that
sorry
he's
about
gone.
that.
And what about Morgan? Is she okay?
Probably not.
Also
Probably
dead.
not. Who is she to you?
She saved me from the Duke's attack.
Why?
Yeah, but like, what else?
Why'd she say
Like,
that?
what kind of relationship did you guys have?
Yeah.
Were you in lesbians with her?
Were you in lesbians with her?
Oh my god.
Wait, so who were you in love with? The fish guy or Morgan?
Nearest was
Or was
my
it like
love, but we had an arranged marriage with the Duke.
Okay.
The Duke tried to kill me
Understood.
and frame it on the neighboring country.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
And they
terrible,
saved
but yeah.
me.
Good plan.
The pirates saved me, and
Yeah.
we almost were able to save my handmaiden, but the Duke and his soldiers shot her in the back as she was escaping with us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been on the run. We've been trying to run from him. If he gets a hold of me, he's going to kill me with one of the neighboring kingdom's blades, Varandia's blades, blame it on him so we can go and attack them.
Can I tell if she's lying?
Absolutely. Intuition.
I believe every word. This is exactly fitting my theory. I've known this all along.
Also insight.
Insight.
Natural
Insight,
20. Natural
intuition.
20.
I got 24.
Oh yeah,
Natural 20.
she's 100% telling you everything that she understands.
Okay.
Okay.
Where were you going to escape to?
Yeah. Where's your safe route?
We were going to go to the Tritons. He wouldn't be able to follow us there. He wouldn't know where they're at.
Oh, it's a good plan,
Can you
guys.
do that
That
without
was-
him?
No, he was the key to being able to to breathe underwater for forever.
Did you have a plan B?
No,
That's
that
what-
was the
that's
entire.
poor planning on
we
your
were
part.
going.
That's really bad planning.
So consider us your plan B. We are here
Yes.
for you.
Where do you want to
Barbara's
go?
face goes
Where do you want to
blank.
go?
All
We'll
right.
take you wherever
I
you
say
wanna
nothing
go.
else.
Where can you be safe now?
Just take me to the Tritons, but do you have enough supplies? It takes like 6 months to get there.
6 months?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. We can maybe
Drop you off halfway.
we can take you like a day out and just kind of.
Toss you out.
So long as you stay.
I mean,
at
I'm
the-
sure as a princess, you brought some ways to fund this venture, so we could stop and get some
Yes,
supplies.
I
me
imagine
and
it all
Nearest
went
had
to
a
the-
large amount of money that we had saved to do this.
Yeah.
Do you know any other Tritons?
No,
And
It
you
was
were holding
all
this money,
on
or was
the
it
boat
Nearest?
that is now at the bottom of the sea.
We have a charter from the Duke, right? Some sort of charter to
Yeah,
find her.
this boat we're on.
Well, we can use that, so long as she stays on the boat. No one will really know, except for the Duke.
Nobody
His
even
whole
knows we were
army.
here.
Yeah.
Everybody who knows we were here is dead now.
Yeah, that's true.
Can we just
Other
find
than
ways
Eleanor.
to
We can
get-
just-
Eleanor's our only
Yeah, you
loose.
can-
We can just take the
Can we just-
princess and dip.
Can we
Wait,
just give her a
I-
makeover and just be like,
Listen.
she's not the princess anymore. She's a
I have
new
an
person.
idea.
Yeah, you could make
Brain
her part
blast.
of your crew.
Yeah.
Let's
You
just
Shanghaied everybody else. Why
What
not a
if we
princess?
take her to the neighboring country, and then, she can do something there, and then
Sell them to her. Sell her to them.
and she
We
can
can
be
fake
the
your
reason.
dad.
She can be the reason that they start a war against her, a war for
We have to
you
get
know,
past the blockade.
like Troy.
humanity or whatever.
We're gonna make her a martyr.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
run the blockade.
You're gonna kill her?
Yeah.
No, I said make you a martyr and fake your death.
Let's also
But
kill.
then there'll be a war. I don't
No,
want a
no.
war. The Varandians don't have anything against us. They just have resources that they just found. That's why he wants
They
to go
have
and
all
get
the
them.
resources we need
so,
to hide you.
so why don't we take you to them, and then you can tell them all this, and then they can decide what to do, and they'll probably give you
Yeah, obviously the
political
Duke's,
housing.
the Duke's trying to do this with or
Yeah,
without
diplomatic
I
immunity.
think that's the
Diplomatic-
best way then. If I
diplomatic
go, if you
immunity.
can get me to Varandia, then
I also want to kidnap
Blockade running
that
time.
We can
woman's
get through
daughter
that
because she
blockade.
betrayed us.
Yes, we
Eleanor's
will.
you
daughter-
guys do realize she was the one who threw the coin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She definitely betrayed us.
We
I wanted to-
will come back.
wanted to do something.
I do kind of respect it because she.
Technically, we
hates,
do need to go back to
her.
town to get supplies first.
The blockade's not that far. We can run it.
Yeah.
So, in the interest of time, you end up running the blockade. You find a way to get through it,
Tidal wave.
Probably.
and probably lots of fire,
Yeah.
Pyrotechnics.
Flaming blade down the
pyrotechnics,
side
blades.
of the ship.
So you
Me
make
and my
it to
steel
the
strings,
shores.
we take over a boat.
When they do, they you get to Varandia and they realize that yes, they had nothing. They have no idea what's going on. It's the Azure Mount people who are invading Varandia. It's not the other way around.
So we're greeted as heroes, I would assume,
Kind of.
with a large reward.
We can give them
No,
justification
actually,
to do what they want.
you do get like safe haven, because now there is
All we
a
can
warrant
drink.
for your arrest in the amount of a total of 10,000 gold for each of you.
How'd they know it was us?
Eleanor.
Yeah.
that bitch.
We'll blow up her tavern with her daughter inside of it.
No, we kidnapped
No.
the daughter.
Yeah.
I agree.
Send her back to the Triton.
Guys, we were
I
doing
have a
so
second
good
javelin
with
for
Rescue
her.
Princess. Y'all's songs were ending on a high note.
Now we're just
And
angry.
now we went to tavern burning
It went-
and kidnapping
You know,
again.
I
The
didn't say
bloodlust
anything.
was
I was
faded for a
quiet.
moment, but it
I was
has
quiet.
returned.
I was
Oh
quiet.
man.
But if I were to do something, I would think it would be more along the lines of kidnap her daughter, cut limbs off, send them back, more of that kind of
Oh
thing.
my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh my
More of
No.
that kind of thing.
You know,
And they rode off
Pinky.
heroically into the sun.
Kindness.
She stepped all over you.
Yeah.
Never
I
to step
shiver
foot in
with
Azerbaijan
kindness.
again.
I am angry. I want revenge.
Yeah.
I had water for her.
And bread.
And bread.
You're a monk. Aren't you supposed to be stoic?
For the other lady too,
bad.
right?
No.
She took care of the
Yeah.
other lady too.
I hold a
And
grudge.
she betrays. And
I
she
hold a
betrayed you
grudge.
Well, it sounds like we have another one shot in the future.
Ah, there
If
you
we
go.
ever
Yeah.
need to.
This is now a 3-shot.
There
Yeah.
you go. With that, it concludes the story of the Princess's Plight, and we will be back next week with a new player and with our regular campaign, the Knights of Elderhold, where new and fun adventures await. So we'll see you all next time.
Where we don't talk things through and we just attack and kill people.
Yes.
That's right. That's
I
right.
like that way better.
We honestly didn't get into combat a lot.